I pray to God and ask for help, hoping that I can change. So much be going on inside this life I'm living, man. Trying to move on, but shit, my past is always catching up. No time for that, these opportunities be passing, bruh. Gotta be strong for the ones who don't feel like holding on. It's in your struggle where you find out who you really are. Your times go hard, but you just need to put your faith in God and keep on going. Pray my lyrics really take me far. I'm thinking twice about my life and how I'm living. Say you better not slip up, these devils out here trying to get you, man. Say what I can about this plan, bitch, I don't understand. These streets will take your soul, I'm trying to help y'all comprehend. But life is like shit when you living with no purpose. Gotta get yourself together, try to break right through the surface, yeah. I lost my brother to that rock, man, this shit is insane. My heart goes out to my mama, she really feel my pain. Find my composure out here walking like a soldier, but this shit weighing me down just like a motherfucking boulder. My heart stuck in the past, I'm out here trying to find some closure. Just gotta keep on going, knowing the battle still ain't over, yeah. I pray to God and ask for help, hoping that I can change. So much be going on inside this life I'm living, man. Trying to move on, but shit, my past is always catching up. No time for that, these opportunities be passing, bruh. Gotta be strong for the ones who don't feel like holding on. It's in your struggle where you find out who you really are. Your times go hard, but you just need to put your faith in God and keep on going. Pray my lyrics really take me far. The second verse feel like I'm cursed, but shit, I've been through worse. Just thank God, cause I know I could've been riding in that hearse. Through all my ups and all my downs, I gotta put them first. Jesus, my kingdom, been with me through all my strongest hurts. Felt like there's demons on my shoulder trying to tear me down. But to get brighter shit, you gotta get broken to the ground. All them drug addicts and killers up on my side of town. But fuck it though, I'm posted straight up out that underground. Preach to the young and stay in school, that street life isn't cool. Lead by example, cause if I do it, they gon' do it too. I'm off that 9th Street teaching boxing to the kids and youth. Just trying to get back to my city, shit, that is the truth. I pray to God and ask for help, hoping that I can change. So much be going on inside this life I'm living, man. Trying to move on, but shit, my past is always catching up. No time for that, these opportunities be passing, but gotta be strong for the ones who don't feel like holding on. It's in your struggle where you find out who you really are. Your times go hard, but you just need to put your faith in God and keep on going. Pray my lyrics really take me far. Yeah, man, it's like through it all, you know, you gotta keep pushing, you gotta keep on going. You know, it ain't never ending. You got the last say. Shit, just put your faith in God and stand tall through it all. Chin up, baby, let's get it.
What it do, everybody? What it do? What it do? What it do? Listen, you know, hey, since the beginning of time, people's names are in the title and whatnot. You want to say what's up?
Hey, y'all.
Yes, I'm out of that. Let me see. Let me turn up the. Yeah. All right.
Hey.
What up? I know we're going to have quite a few people in here, which is great because we want to answer the questions and we are the people that know the actual truth, clearly. Your pleasure, what it do? Annie Savage, what it do? Lemon Pepper Stepper, you said you got more questions. Miss Senator, Lemon, what's happening? Lemon throwing a little shade, it's all good. Your sunshine, you're dear to us, dear to me. You know what I'm saying? Unbothered for real, what's happening? Sunny D, let's go. Soul Fight. Brianna's in the building. Thank you, Brianna. We appreciate it. We definitely want you to hear our little review of your live. What's up, Ms. Envy? Envy's already, or Envy, goddamn, Lemon's already on the bullshit.
Oh, God. Hey, Lemon.
Mrs. What we got now? We got Mrs. Or Miss Ghetto.
There's Mrs. Ghetto.
Okay.
There's Miss Envy.
Hey. Weird Step Funny, that host will get you. Yeah, what's going on? Ms. Roll RX, Sonia. Now, we're not going to do too many salutations because we know y'all want us to get into it. So we're definitely going to say what's up as much as we possibly can. But we really want to go through the timeline and tell our story, okay? Now, a lot of people think one of three things. Number one, they think I'm trolling. I'm not trolling in a situation like this. I always tell you way in advance if I'm trolling. I mean, everybody knows that, right? Number two, you know, RY could tell you about her own comfort level and this and that. People think we sat in the house, but we saw every possible thing in Atlanta you could see. Trust me. And then number three is just overall, you know, what's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, we made it. This is day 4, and we're not angry or nothing. We sound
No.
pretty good.
No, we good.
So we heard things across the way, Brianna's and Lebed's and let's see, binary, yeah, binary,
Fuck
yeah, binary. We'll get to you, but go ahead. I know you got some notes or whatever. I said what's up. They don't want to hear me talk the whole time.
So we're gonna jump right in right here.
Sure.
Okay. First, I have to get this off my chest. Okay. Code. And let me tell you something. The simple fact that you said I was on YouTube looking for love, are you okay? No, seriously, are you okay? Like, why the fuck would you say that? And then for you to turn around and say that I have an open sign on my cooch, really?
Oh, we're gonna get it a binary later.
Oh, no. See, I got to get this off my chest
okay.
now. If not,
Right, I get it.
because I've been holding it since yesterday. For you to say that binary, that was absolutely, positively, utterly disgusting of you. As a former pastor and currently as a Christian, I don't give a good goddamn. That was, thank you, Southern. That was absolutely disgusting of you to say. And then you kind of made it seem like what everybody was telling me, that it seemed like you was a little brokenhearted, which for what reason, I don't know. And then for you to turn around and say, somebody said something about hooking up, asked you if you will hook up. And you said, yeah. And then you thought about it and you cleaned it up real quick. Let's be very clear, okay? Let's be crystal clear. Never once have I ever approached you on any type of shit like that. Never. You are married. I honor the sanctity of marriage. You are not even my type. And I'm not saying you are ugly. That's not what I'm saying. You're not my type. So for Sassy to get up there and check you the way that she did, and thank you, Sassy, for that. I appreciate that. Even though you and I, we not on the best of terms, but I appreciate you going up there saying that. And the fact that Binary acted like he did not want to take motherfucking accountability for what the fuck he said. For me, Binary, I liked you. You were cool as shit. But that's where I draw the line. So please feel free to take my mod stick. I did not appreciate that. I can tolerate a lot of things, but that is a boundary that once you cross, that is it. That's it for me. And the fact that you can say some nasty, disgusting shit like that about a woman online that you ain't never met before says a lot to what we all have heard about your past. See, because if you can say something nasty, foul, and disgusting like that to me, and I have never met you before, I'm virtual. So that makes me wonder how you really feel about your real life wife that you sleep with every night. If you can say that about me, and then you turned around and told a woman, oh, you have 5 kids. Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, but it was okay for you to say I have an always open sign on my cooch. Really? Binary, that was trashy. That was disgusting. Did I hold you on a pedestal? Absolutely not. I hold no man on a pedestal because we are all humans, which is why I don't understand why a lot of you motherfuckers was holding me to one. But that's another topic. I didn't hold you on a pedestal because you are human, and I understand you make mistakes, but guess what? I have the ability to walk away because that shit right there was purely disgusting. And the simple fact that you acted like you didn't want to take accountability is where I have a problem. And then I wake up this morning to a live that you have scheduled for tomorrow morning saying I messed up or I did wrong by RY. Yes, the fuck you did. And I did not appreciate that at all. Now I'm done for now.
So Brianna, just to be clear, what she was talking about was Binary just out of absolutely nowhere was like, oh, well, RY's P has a sign on it that says always open. And then he went into, when Envy and RY get together, I think that her titties are, smacking them in the face, talking about sexually explicit type of stuff, making a lot of references. It was just the class and it was crazy to me. And I know that people attribute some of that to, oh, you guys showed KY. Hey, you guys showed a candle that said light when you're naked or whatever. It goes along with a theme. It was 50 Shades of Halloween. Like, nobody could tell us what we did. Was it a prop? Did we use it? Did we not use it? Were we trying to antagonize people? Whatever the case may be. Listen, even if let's just say, devil's advocate, let's say that we did use it and whatever, I could talk about whatever I want to talk about that she's comfortable with. You're outside of the circle, brother. You can't. Go ahead.
So cold. I want you to understand. I want you to hear me clearly. That was so disgusting. For you to degrade me like that when I was one of the ones that never once threw up in your face, that predatory stuff that came out about you. Because it was unnecessary for me to bring that up. So if I didn't disrespect you in that manner like all of these other people did, why the fuck did you feel like it was okay for you to say something like that? And I'm supposed to be your homegirl. I don't like that at all. So once again, please, I don't hate you. But saying stuff like that, I can't mod for you, bro. Like, I can't. I cannot. That was so far out of pocket. I never once had any type of conversation with you like that. See, because how would you feel if somebody said that to your wife? How would you feel? You would be ready to go the fuck off, wouldn't you? So why do you feel like it was okay for you to say some shit like that to me? And then you mentioned something about abuse. What? Are you okay? Abuse? No, what's abuse is these allegations that came out about you touching some women against their will. That is what you call abuse. Ain't nobody being abused over here. Are you okay? Because if not, you need to go talk to Dr. Jesus about that. And then since we're talking about Jesus for a second, Cole, you said something that was very, very interesting. You said, I just had so many expectations of her. She's a Christian and she's drinking and she's doing all of this. But just last the fuck night, you said you was lit off of Cali Red. Isn't that right, former pastor, current Christian? So how dare you point the finger at me? You are extremely judgmental. Extremely judgmental. So I don't like that.
No, I got to turn that off. Hold on. No, go ahead, because you turned on tub mode.
What is that?
Saying it covered up, like basically saying that only subs can come in. I have to fix that.
No. I put on any duration.
But Brianna said that it was on subs mode. So no,
Okay.
I didn't mute.
Okay.
It's not a secret. I'm just trying to check. I'm just trying to put it on open. Go ahead.
I thought I did. I put it on any duration. Anyway, so Code, yes, the nerve of you. That's what I get for touching stuff. Put my phone over there.
That's why I was like, no.
Thank you. Because child, I just be touching stuff. Okay. Anyway, so the nerve of you, Code, to put those type of expectations on me when you do the same exact thing. You do the same thing. So I don't like it. So the nerve of you to try to pass judgment and do that. I didn't appreciate that at all. So I'll listen to what you got to say tomorrow. I don't think I can go back to where I was. I'm sorry. No. That is crossing a line that I just can't bounce back from. So you can speak to other people like that. But what you won't do is talk to me like that. I ain't never gave you any indication that we was that motherfucking cool, because we ain't. Especially after a nasty ass, sick ass, disgusting ass, fuck ass comment like that. The nerve.
That's why I write you down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No,
Here.
go. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You.
No, I'm done. Go.
You're
Go
bullet
ahead.
points here.
Go. Oh, I just got upset all over again. I'm done.
I know a lot of people had questions out or us being cooped up in the house, whatever the case may be. We went out most of the time. Okay. So people said, like, oh, they just went to a mall. We didn't just go to a mall. Lenox Mall is a landmark. Okay. She only wanted to see one thing. It's Luxury Hall. What Luxury Hall is in Lenox Mall is like, the most where they shut the stores down. What do you got? Okay. Um, so basically like the Gucci, the Birkin, all that stuff, and then the valet out front, just the Lenox Mall, where all the videos are shot and stuff like that. We did that on the way home. That wasn't some kind of, oh, this is the best thing that we got planned. And see, the thing is, it's just follow. I mean, just follow. I'm trying to organize you with your
So
notes.
no, they're
See,
organized right here. So chronological order. I got to the airport. I think I landed what 6 something. He came pick me up. I said, "Oh well, since we're going through here, I want to go to Luxury Hall at Lenox Mall." That was it. That was all. That was on the way to his house. So what did we do? We rode through. Was it Buckhead? We rode through Buckhead. He took me to Lenox
Midtown.
Mall. Oh, we're gonna talk about that too, King Kayos. We went to we rode through Buckhead. We went past Phipps Center or Phipps Plaza. I wanted to go there because I wanted to go to Tiffany's and some other stores that start with the letter B and V, Bavaria, whatever it is. I want to go there, but it was too late. So we went to the mall while they were still open, and I went down Luxury Hall, which is where I wanted to go. I wanted to walk through that Nike store that they have in there, which is what the fuck I did.
Because people you got to understand what I mean by landmark is the original Nike, or the Nike store that we have at Lenox Mall has original Michael Jordans from the actual games, like $100,000 shoes and cases and stuff like that, one of 50 left, shit like that. Like, that's crazy when people say you went to a mall. You really think that we would go walk around a goddamn strip mall, go to all these stores and shit? And then RY was like, okay, let's head back, because clearly she was traveling all day. Oh
Right,
my lord.
I was ready to go. So we left and we came home, and it was literally just a chill night. We literally just sat around, talked, laughed like normal, and we just had conversations. That's it. That's all. I had a few cocktails. That was it. Which was really nobody's. Yes, Lady Snoop. Which is really nobody's business. It is what it is. So it won't. Did you, King Romanu? Shut up. We'll get to that too. So yeah, so that's just pretty much all that really happened. Woke up the next day, went out, came back, went to Vision, which is where this avatar picture was taken. I think that was Vision.
That was
That was Vision. One day had a good old time.
And then we went down to Lindbergh.
Yes.
Then we went to Midtown. I went by Claremont Lounge. Like the stuff that we put in to play. But the thing is I thought that everybody was saying that, content is secondary to people enjoying themselves on vacation. That is 100% most definitely what we were doing.
Yeah.
I think your notes are throwing you off.
And I was looking at this right here.
So there you go.
Now let's talk about Claremont Lounge for a second. Let's go ahead and debunk
Another
this
landmark.
Exactly. Let's go ahead and debunk this. Oh, RY must not be safe. Did he protect you? Damn right he did. See, because if you really knew what Claremont Lounge was about, then absolutely he had no. Well, I'm not gonna say he had no choice, because he had a choice, but he did the gentleman thing. Okay. I'm so used to always being independent. I'll just walk down the street and he'll be like, get from that side of, no, you let me walk closer to the street. Protection, absolutely. Absolutely. Gentlemen, absolutely. So I don't know where the hell y'all got that from. Y'all are taking one bad experience that this man has had, and y'all won't let him live that down. And by y'all, I don't mean everybody. I don't mean everybody. I mean those that I'm talking to. That's all I got to say
about that situation. So let's see. You're on the people notes, and I'm on the chronological order notes. You know what I'm saying? But it's harder. That's why I write. It's harder. Yeah. I mean, Go ahead.
Where you want to go next?
I don't know.
Okay, let's go here. Since you want to go chronological, I'm
No,
gonna go
hey,
people.
you're the organized note
I'm gonna
taker.
go Lemon. Hey, Lemon. Uh, Lemon, you said that the best moments of Vegas were captured. Huh? Lemon said the best moments of Vegas wasn't captured on film. But then you were asking why this wasn't promoted or why we weren't talking about it. So, but if it's good for the goose, why can't it be good for the gander? If y'all best moments weren't captured on film, then why couldn't ours? Why did we have to be forced to bring any type of footage here? Did we bring it to YouTube over on Lady Nika's? Absolutely. We are not disputing that. We're not disputing that at all. But you can't ask for content and then decide what type of content do you all want. Absolutely not. And then Lemon, you, my love, asked audio. If I was someone he would pursue, the nerve of you, okay? The absolute unmitigated gall of you to ask that young man that question. Number one, I am over 10 years older than him. He ain't my type. Not my type at all. Once again, he's not an ugly fella. He just ain't my type. Now, you may like people that are 20, 30 years older than you. That's not me. Audio likes girls his age. Audio has a type, just like you have a type. Period. So that was out of pocket for you to, and let's talk about out of pocket. Thank you, King Kayus, for bringing that up. Lemon, kill this transgender stuff, please. That is not cute. It was funny at first, but that shit ain't cute. Especially considered, especially considering how people are saying you got baby making hips. You swish like a Swiffer wet jet. You walk better than Naomi Campbell in a model show. So you can't say anything about anybody being a transgender. You really can't throw that transgender card out there, especially since we have all seen who you follow on Instagram. Hashtag the Barbs. And Salvo Patch also said it was some people that you follow on Facebook that is of that community. So for you to throw that out there, wouldn't that be something like you're throwing digs at the community that you, based off of association, are a part of?
And we weren't really fucking with the laughing and shit. Like when Binary was going off the rails, it was like, kind of an egging on situation. Yeah, say that, yeah, say that. Now, Lemon, do I think that you are 100%? Now, Lemon, do I think that you are 100% malicious in this situation? No, I don't. I'm not going to sit here and make up something that's not true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just the I guess amount of attention it got. It is what it is. You didn't say anything out of pocket.
Can I chime in real quick? Do I think you were malicious at first? No. But you kept repeating it and kept repeating it and kept repeating it. At that moment, when you wouldn't let that shit go, that's when it became malicious. So at first, I really think you was reading it from the yeah, you didn't say, I didn't say it, the chat said it. The chat didn't say it as many times as you said it. And then I heard last night you said it again. So at that point, my love, that is what you call malicious. It wasn't funny at all.
Thank you, Bizarro, for doing that. Okay, we should like
Go ahead.
because I'm.
Go ahead.
You want to talk about Breeze breakdown? Or you want to talk about BBW first?
Oh, let's get BBW.
Let's go BBW. Let's what do I call it now?
What was it? BB Tub.
BB Tubula. Okay, let's go.
Please address the code thing. I need to get. Oh no, I addressed. That was the very first person I addressed, Demon.
Yeah.
So BBW. Hey girl, hey. Listen, you sat up here and you kept saying, "Oh, why is a man? Why is a man? Why?" And then you said I was a man because I was waving a box of KY jelly. Would it have been better if I was waving a box of Nair and a bag of Bic razors for you? Because the nerve of you to say anybody is a man when you have a 24-hour shadow, my love. You can't say anything like that to me. Are you okay? Girl, seriously. I was waving a box of KY jelly. Or would it have been better if I was waving a box of KY jelly and told you to use that as makeup remover for your face instead of Lysol wipes? Which would you prefer? I've never called you a man. And you are right. You said something that was very good. You said, well, why Envy always has something to say about me. You're absolutely right. I do. That's why I said pop your shit, because I pop mine. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if I can pop my shit, I should be able to take it. But one thing I never did was call you a man, because I know you ain't. I see them big old titties sitting up on your chest, baby. I know you ain't a man. I hear the softness in your voice. I know you not a man. The only thing I said to you, my love, was that you have a mustache. That's not a lie. We all have eyes. So for you to sit up there and throw that dig, baby girl, find something safe to do and find some shaving cream. I'm done.
I just don't. How much testosterone in your body do you have to grow that thick ass mustache that needs a fade? I don't understand.
I
That's
don't
what I was
understand it
saying. I'm
either.
like, hold on, who's a man? Who's a woman?
I
Are
don't
you
understand it
serious?
either.
And 14 years no touch. I think there might be a couple different issues. There might be a couple different issues there. Okay. Now from the chat and whatnot, we can sit up here and complain about people and shit like that, right? We'll let's hit Bree's review real quick, and then I want to answer some specific questions because I know that people have had them. I've seen them, even if they're in here. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to highlight as many comments as I possibly can. The RNY's got her little notes in the I write shit down like I'm in 1952 or whatever, but she takes notes and it's and she tries to be organized. Speaking of menus and shit, we'll talk about that later.
Right.
But let's break down Bree's let's say Bree's review. I'll say something overall because that's just what I do. Bree was fair. Bree was fair. Okay. You're supposed to let people get their shit off, right? But there was nothing that went off the rails disrespectful at all whatsoever on Bree's review. I want everybody to know that. Constructive criticism, opinions, corrections, praises, all that. That is exactly what's supposed to be in a review. Now, was everything, did we cringe sometimes and hear some shit and look back like, damn, yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. And what I want to really segue into that right there is, listen, stop saying that we care about other vacations. We haven't come out here, listen, or clout chasing. This is the only time we're live. If we were clout chasing, we would have been live. We would have been live more than Jake Wilson goes live. Okay. So, I mean, the only other time people, oh man, listen, y'all, we're laughing our ass off. Okay. So just get through it with us. Right. But yeah, I don't clout chasing. And the crazy thing is on my community wall, maybe a week or so ago, I was like, shout out to Pumpkin Sutra. We think that's a good idea. We don't have anything left or we don't have anything like that in Atlanta. I think you're going to rock that out. Good luck in Seattle. We put that out there. So how are we hating? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. There is no competition. And let me address the people and the we and the us and a bunch of people and all the other stuff. People, listen, we all use wordplay on here, right? And we don't lie. Or, I mean, we lie, but anyway, everybody uses wordplay. When I said people, I thought that any kind of plural was people, RY.
Yeah.
Anything more than one is people, right? Okay, cool. And we trolled y'all a little bit. Yes, we did, of course. That's why we put up like the little that's why we put up House of Cards. And we'll show you the prior content. We did troll y'all. We told you exactly what's going to happen in so many words. House of Cards was basically put up there so that y'all knew when we were what we were doing when we were chilling. We were chilling watching a series. So guess what? While we were up on Lemon's platform and we walked away for y'all said a half hour, who knows? We might have turned this shit on. We might have, I don't know. I forget. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
Go ahead. We
Somebody
did.
said we stepped away for 30 minutes to go fook. Okay. If that's what y'all okay.
Yeah, hey, it's a more
Whatever.
sensational story.
Yeah.
You got to let them have it.
What exactly? Whatever. And so to that, I say do whatever. Yes. So when it came to this, I kept saying, I'm not going to an orgy party. I don't do those. I don't do those at all. So going to Bree's live, Bree, let me first foremost, I can't even get this shit out. Let me start off by saying this. I really enjoyed your live up until a certain point. Um, I loved what you were doing. The point system thing had me tickled. So I really enjoyed that. The part where I started to kind of tilt my head a little bit and go, and I felt some type of way was when I was being nailed to the cross, I was being crucified, but then you had two other people come up, and what was said was, "Oh, as soon as you see Ro, you should bend him over and fook him, and then I'm gonna fook you." And then a statement was made, "Well, I'll go look at your Instagram to see what you hitting on, and then I'll get back to you." So out of all of that crucifying that y'all did to me, oh, well, why would you do that? Oh, it was the first time y'all met and you're doing this. So I was being nailed to the cross, but these other two individuals was getting praised and people was co-signing it and all that other kind of stuff. I did not like that. Now that to me was the quintessential definition of male identified. Because last time I checked, it meant a female that, hey, just chilling, a female that always assumes, well, always takes the side of a male, but always find a female at fault. That to me was male identified. And I ain't too much like that one.
Okay, so I think I mean, listen, I'm going to say a couple things, and RY can basically, say it in their own version, right? So y'all aren't getting Envy the character. Actually, right now, you're not. Maybe a little bit, but not a lot. I'm very different. So I know that everybody dropped their mouths to the floor when they heard I was religious and some other stuff like that, right? We don't have to talk about every little thing leading up to this and justifying why we like each other and all that. Like, we have, as you said, like, they think that we just started talking a few days ago.
Yeah, they said 3 weeks ago. That's not true.
No, like
That's not
like
true.
we created okay, so we created the best virtual environment we possibly could leading up to our vacation, right? So when you go on private stream out, we did watch college football together. We went on private stream out, we did watch series together. We connected. We were talking about life. We were talking about everything else. And something a little bit personal, and I know that RNY doesn't mind me saying this. Huh? Well, we already talked about it.
We did. We did. Okay.
Remember, I was like in
Yeah.
the chat. I told them
Yeah.
to chill or whatever. Now go ahead. We'll leave that alone because
Okay.
they already heard about it.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Go ahead.
We'll just say that there were some challenges in both of our lives that we discuss openly because people don't understand. Once you find like a safe place, and you've shared certain things and whatnot, being in somebody's house, it translates into being pretty much the same. From the time that I picked her up from the airport to today, nothing has changed. From us being virtual, offline, online, none of that. Go ahead.
Right. So what was shared, it was something that I knew he had experience with. And I knew he dealt with it before. So I was just picking his brain. Okay, so what can I expect after this? So this is what they're telling me right now. So what happens after they put this individual under? Like, what do I expect? And he literally walked me through the entire process up until I got the phone call I did not want to get. He was the one that walked me. Not only him, it was people like Lady Nika, the Miss O, ODS, Pizarro, people like that I confided in and told them what was going on. And I got nothing but words of encouragement. So when it comes to stuff that he and I talked about, it was literally life stuff. Literally life stuff. Now, going back to Bree's live. Bree and
Let me
Trish,
answer
go
this
ahead.
just 1 second. I'm trying to get to everybody's comments, but Lemon, no. Let me see. Did y'all hear the good things? Yes, we did. We 100% heard the good things. Obviously,
Hold on.
I said at the beginning. I said at the beginning that go ahead.
Lemon, while you may have said good things, that doesn't negate the fact that you've also said negative things that needed to be addressed. So while I appreciate the positive things, that doesn't give you a hall pass. That's all.
You're going into something
Okay.
else. I
So,
was just addressing that because did I think that Lemon did an expose of a bunch of bullshit? No, because Lemon did say they look good. They look like they're enjoying their time. They're happy. Did I think he directly say like yeah this and that? He made a couple comments, but we all do. Okay,
right.
I talk about everybody, and you have to have thick skin to be out here. So am I gonna nitpick every single thing Lemon said? No, because it's not offensive. But Lemon, you have adopted the idea that anything that happens on your panel you're responsible for, right? All I was looking for, to be honest with you, is just a little bit of correction because people were saying the most ridiculous shit up there. And I don't know. It was just kind of a go along, get along to me.
And and I'm not too the reason why I'm not too surprised by that is because I also remember when um
Go ahead.
people was up there dragging Drip and he let that fly and he ain't stopped that. You see what I'm saying? So, but then before when it was Lolo, oh well, we're not gonna talk about Lolo because Lolo not here. But you let these people sit on that panel and drag Drip, but you didn't say anything about that. Same thing with this. Same thing with this. So yes, you did say positive things, but that doesn't negate the fact that you've also said some very nasty things. And to piggyback off what he said, yes, we all say stuff. That's why I'm not nitpicking. I ain't nitpicking at all. Because we all say it, like I said, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Now, Bree and Trish said something about I made the first move. No. But then later on in the live, Bree did clarify that. Bree definitely clarified that. I reached out to Envy to send him something that he was asking for during one of his lives. So I said, "What is your Instagram? I'll send it." After that, he made the first move, not me. So I definitely appreciate Bree for clearing that up. And then the whole thing, Coolin said that this was a business transaction because, or a business move because of NV-Cation. That is not the truth. That's not the truth at all. And Coolin also said, well, when I think of you, I think of Holy Convocation. I think of this. I would have never thought you did this. That's why I told Coolin, hey, no, I'm not going to drag you, Lemon. I ain't going to drag you. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Because remember, didn't you just say the other day that the truth hurts? That's what you said. So this is my truth. And it's okay. So I told Coolin, I said, Coolin, I like you, girl. I really, really do. Hey, Lady Nika, I like Coolin. However, we all have our proclivities, and one proclivity isn't greater than the other. And then she said, well, I didn't have any YouTube. It don't matter what you had. It's just that we all have our proclivities that may cause us to fall or stumble. I don't know, however you want to look at it. But you can't pass judgment on one without turning that mirror around and looking at yourself. We all do some crazy stuff. We all do stuff that may not be palatable to the next, but you have to be okay with the decision that you made. Go ahead.
Yeah, pizza. We messed up the. You said, "Why am I behind in the chat?" Yeah, you got 300. We had the things. To be honest with you, we had the shit set wrong, and the haters, the haters didn't want to subscribe. That's why the numbers in here like that. But at the same time, you gotta, you know.
I'm done. We talked about these people already. Yeah, I'm done. Let me see. Oh, we talked about Lennox Small already. We talked about the two. Clout chasing. Let's talk about that. How is Envy clout chasing and who is he clout chasing from? I don't have a channel yet. So he can't clout chase off of me. Like what can I really do for him? Not nothing. I can't do nothing for him on YouTube. I don't have any numbers or anything like that to push to him. So I don't know where y'all got that clout chasing stuff from. And then the whole, yeah, I'm not going to even go into that one.
Donna Hughes, you're right. Because me, I try my best to interact with people in the chat as much as I possibly can. But hold on a second. You're right. I hear you. We're looking at the okay.
Okay.
Let's see. So you said, Lady Nika, did you see the beginning of my live yesterday? No. Brianna, not done. Okay, no. It's not about not being done. It's about it's about the chronological order. You know what I'm saying?
I am done.
Because to be honest about we're done or she's done or whatever the case may be, is because there's not a whole lot to entertain other than, let's see, what'd you say? Stacey Meow Meow, you really need to take a page or two from her book. She doesn't try to be anything she isn't. She's unapologetic of herself, far from a walking contradiction like ZX. Yeah, ZX had a lot to say. Jesus Christ. It is a storyline. Now, come on. It is. It 100% is.
It is.
But the thing is like, okay, why do people do things? Like, everybody's talking about blogging, being a content creator, what you should and shouldn't do, what you should and shouldn't show, and this and that. You know, we're just bringing a little bit of entertainment. If you're entertained, cool. If you're not, cool. But I thought that we knew about the different vacations way before this. We got Lemon-Cation February. We got Ness and mine going on right now. So yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about that. It's on the screen.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're going.
No. I'm looking here because somebody asked a good question about don't block me because I'm.
Don't block me because oh Jesus.
Hush up, be here.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Hey Jessica.
Hey Jessica.
Go back up to that one comment.
I don't know what comment
Me
you're
either.
talking about. What did it have to do with?
I saw my name in it. That's okay. Keep going.
Didi.
Hey Didi.
Girl, that oh Didi got a new avatar. Okay.
So yeah, so at this one, now I did see a question in the chat about recreating that picture. It was said that I was the one that wanted to recreate that picture. You want to talk about that?
Okay. So were you talking about the whole recreation of the picture in front of Lenox Mall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know, the MU thing and this and that. Listen, if I do something that's a little bit slick, shady, whatever, right? You know, somebody like Lemon, you just admitted like shady, a little bit of talking shit, whatever. I'm clearly a troll, right? But why doesn't anybody hold anybody accountable for the fact that my name can't be cleared? I don't get it. Like, if I do a little diss or a little slick shade or whatever the case may be, it's cool. And to be honest with you, we just actually just ended up there. The reason why we were there is the Nike store is right there. Then we wanted to go see the valet area. In the valet area at Lenox Mall, they're always filming a hip hop video, a R&B video, something. And they got all your like McLarens and Ferraris and everything out there. Yes, we took a picture. Yes, it looked like the same place MU and I took a picture. But to be honest with you, look on the internet and type in vacation visit, stop at Lenox Mall. You're going to see the same damn picture. So was it shady? Yeah. Should I have put it up there? I'd say no, to be honest with you. No. But at the same time, should my name be cleared? Absolutely. Have we heard all the recordings where the ring actually ended up? Yeah, absolutely. Were there phone calls between people moving around the ring to confirm that it's actually in California? Yes. Was there a money situation where the daughter was asking for school clothes and shit like that? Yes. There's a gazillion things that I didn't tell y'all about for 3 years, and we're worried about a little shady ass picture. And I mean that I'm gonna say constructive criticism. Was it distasteful? Yep. Yes.
I can agree with that too.
Would I do it again? No. But I mean, am I eating it now? Yes. And that's the best I can do, in that situation, you
Right.
know.
So I knew. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear something up. Somebody asked me earlier, well, weren't you a mod for MU when MU was at NV's house doing all of that stuff? Do y'all regret bringing this out? Um,
Don't worry about that. All
so
one that you could.
I was never a mod when all of that happened. I really didn't know anything about MU for real when all of that happened. Am I lying? Because you weren't you a mod for her at that time or something like that?
No.
You weren't? Okay. So I was never a mod for, listen, no. I didn't mod for MU until long after that. And it wasn't nothing permanent. It was literally a, hey, I'm in the live and I need a mod. Who wants to be a temporary mod for me? And that's all that was.
And then female facts. I know you're rolling your eyes and shit like that. We don't bring it up. Like we try to be all about just the vacation, and it's always remember what he did to MU? Oh my god, da, da, da. Well, how does she sound compared to compared to that situation?
But if we can be very honest, the only reason why this MU thing came up originally was because of Lemon. Lemon tried to be funny, and Lemon said, NV, I want to issue you a challenge. Prove that you don't have MU's ring, prove that you don't have a colostomy bag, and prove that you didn't take drugs or something like that to be skinny. So, no. Lemon brought all of this stuff up. Envy was never bringing this up. So, no, this is all Lemon's fault. Period.
Well, I don't know if Levy was being shady or not. I wouldn't say that that's big. That's not. I wouldn't put like that whole bag on lemon. What I would say,
Shit.
well, I mean, what I would say
Mm-hmm.
is that people just won't like. Oh, this is because of the last situation 3 years ago. Like RY is sitting here telling you that it's different, and I don't know. You were talking a little bit. I forget. You were talking a little bit about just the overall. Like I know you said, you know, is there anything else on Brianna's live that you wanted to address? I think that who went a little crazy?
The menu. Let's talk about that.
Oh, the menu.
Yes. So, okay, that's what he was. Y'all was talking about gift exchanges and candles.
Oh
Thank
God,
you. So,
they only saw two gifts.
right, two out of many, right? So when Envy and I was talking, I would just randomly throw stuff up like, oh my God, I really love candles. I'm getting ready to order some candles because that's just what I like, right? So he was paying attention and he took note of that. And he said, oh, so you really like candles? I said, yeah. He said, oh, okay. And let that be. So then I know he likes Ohio State. And we do this thing where we watch college football. So I was online looking for something to wear for Friday night. And I stumbled across these two Ohio State blankets. So I said, oh, he'll like that. I mean, it's Ohio State. It's a little fleece blanket. Throw it on the couch and watch TV. Whatever. That's all that was. Like, so do y'all not go to these vacations? How many times do we see Real Housewives of whatever and all these other reality shows go on these trips and there are gift bags and stuff waiting, which kind of leads us back into that whole KY jelly thing. But before we go there, the candle thing. He took the time to find a candle with a personalized message. Now, Bree, I heard what you said, girl. He couldn't even go to Bath and Body. He couldn't even go to Bath and Body Works. While that was funny, I get it. I get it. It was funny. However, you can't go to Bath and Body Works and find a personalized like candle. So there were quite a few candles. The one that I showed about like this, if you wanted to see me get naked or something like that, that candle was used as like an icebreaker, so to speak. Okay. So when I opened it in the car, we both bust out laughing for like 10, 15 minutes. And then he reached behind the seat and handed me like this little flicker lighter thing. This shit was funny. That's all it was. It was nothing to it. He found something that I liked, put a personalized message on it. And then there was other candles that had other messages on it. But then let's talk about this. He knows I'm vegan. So he said, well, here are some options. Either we could go out to eat, we could find some vegan spots for you to go eat, or if you want, you know, I have a full kitchen. You know, we can order stuff. I said, you will order vegan food from me? He said, yeah, just send me your Amazon wish list, put it in the cart, send it to me, and I order it. I said, oh, okay. And there was stuff on there that I really ain't asked for, but he researched it and ordered it. So it's that type of stuff that I take a liking to. You're very observant. And then you do stuff that I don't even ask you to do. He, just like I didn't ask him to get me them candles, he didn't ask me to get him these Ohio State blankets. It just is what it is. Not to mention everything else that he has done. So I just kind of want to clear that up. So the menu thing, I was listening to him talking. He mentioned how much he liked brisket. Oh, okay, cool. Go ahead, order one of them. I'll cook it for you. I'll cook it for you. I just feel like that's a way of showing appreciation. God, it ain't got nothing to do with me doing wifely duties. Anybody that knows me knows I love to cook. I sit in these chats and I will talk to anybody about cooking. I will share recipes and everything. That's just what it is. If you need to. I'm done. Go
Your
ahead.
super chat.
Yeah.
What'd she say? Brianna turned her nose at RY for effing after MU as if Bree had F behind
Oh,
eight.
God.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Wow. We read all super chats. Oh, damn. Whew. But yeah, so, and listen, we can't make everybody happy, right? So y'all want the courting, and then you don't want the courting, right? So if you don't want the courting, you're like, oh my God, they had a candle, they had KY, they just jumped in bed after they were together for 15 minutes. Jesus Christ. And then if we tell you we're getting to know each other and this and that, that's not enough either. Okay, so when we said religion, spirituality, this and that, we've talked in how important marriage is. We talked about how important a relationship is. We talked about leaving things open and whatnot. So listen, based on our spirituality, you don't force something. Putting a label on somebody is a sign of insecurity to me. Okay, so the experience should put the label on itself. Okay, so looking at us right now, the power couple, the YouTube couple, the ATL couple, the none of that. No,
Those are labels that are easily broken. And then when they're broken, people will have so much to say. That's why I don't do labels.
right. I mean, and it's something along the lines is, I mean, we're both on YouTube, right? So we also have to feel out how people are gonna take it and what we can stand. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't give a damn. I've been in and out this damn, YouTube shit for a long time. But out of respect for her, she hasn't been on the content creator side of things. You know what I'm saying?
And this shit is stressful.
It's very stressful. Shit. You have your highs and your lows. I promise you that. I would never use, hold on. I'll hit some of the comments, but it's almost like okay, I'm looking at the comments, right? Now a lot of people, she was 100%, she was 100,000 ways to cook.
Shut up, face.
Hey, yeah, I
Well, tell him
said,
how good that food was today, though.
oh Jesus.
Tuh.
Yeah. I told her I was making fun of the vegan food, and I said if she needs a snack, I can go out. I said if she needs a snack, I can go out back and pull out a bush, and she could patty it up and eat a double cheeseburger. That shit was funny, right?
Very crazy.
But I don't know what the hell. Hey, and let me tell you, she's vegan, and the brisket and the potatoes and the everything else. Let me tell you, she cooks better than a lot of these restaurants. We'll just say that for sure. You know what I'm saying? But like the whole controlling. Hey, he had her cook clean and walk around pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Walk around pretty, of course. But he didn't have me do anything. This is stuff I do typically even when I'm at home. Every Sunday, I literally cook every day, including Sundays. So That's all it really was. And me cooking was just my way of saying, hey, thank you for opening up your home to me when you did not have to. And then talk about opening up your home. So it was said, well, you're bougie. This is why, Brianna, I'm not mad at your live. I'm really not. It was very comical up until that one point. And like NV said, constructive criticism. I get it. I'm open to it all, right? So you said, but you're so bougie. Why not get a hotel? All right, so let's explore that. If I were to get a hotel, right, and Envy came over, y'all would say, oh, Envy must have a roommate because why isn't he at home? Why is he there? Why can't he take you to his house? So it's just like, I feel like nobody would be able to win for losing. It's smart, such a, oh, thank you. So yeah,
Shout out
nobody
to
could,
Tracy.
right. Hey, Tracy. So I feel like nobody could win for losing. You see what I'm saying? And plus, where Envy lives, I'm gonna be honest, I have not seen one hotel out here anyway. Like he is so far outside of Atlanta. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. When they think of Atlanta, they probably think of Piedmont, Peachtree, and Bank, Buckhead, whatever, all them other heads that they got out here. He literally lives like an hour, or maybe more outside of Atlanta. And where we are, I have not seen not one hotel around here. Not one.
Well, it's not just, I don't live that far out of Atlanta,
Well, it
but
felt like it.
I know it did feel like it.
Feel like I,
Now we were in that traffic.
oh
So
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so I showed her why she's saying that is because I wanted to make sure we didn't leave any stone unturned. I showed her Atlantic Station. I showed her Midtown, West Midtown. I showed her Decatur. I showed her like Lindbergh area.
Mm-hmm.
We did not like literally we did not there's not much more you can see,
Exactly.
to be honest with you.
And then to say we stayed in the house, that is the furthest from the truth. Envy has said before that he lives like in a what is it, like a golf course
You
community.
see the golf carts riding all
Yeah.
over the damn place, and then
Like there's
Halloween trick or
right.
treat.
There's like in this area, he has like 50 million different clubhouses. And there's so much. There's a pickleball court out here. There's a whole bunch of stuff. You can get a like I guess every house is assigned like a golf cart. You can ride that golf cart down the street to the grocery store. So it's golf carts everywhere. Clubhouses everywhere. Grills everywhere. And people were just everywhere. So we went out. We went out.
And the thing is about going out is we did all different. I guess I wouldn't call it levels, right? But we did all different. Let's just call it levels,
Mm-hmm.
right? One time we went like something basic. The reason why we didn't go to Phipps Plaza, which people say, is they were closed after happy hour and we stayed out all night. Okay. So we did different levels. We were in Buckhead. Woohoo. Then
Mm-hmm.
we went to Lindbergh, but then we also kind of slummed and bummed it over at Claremont over at Cle-
Slummed and bummed.
yeah, over at Claremont Lounge when I told her, the makeup of what was going on that side of the street, little politics about we might not want to go over there, we can go over here, whatever, because
It was so bad.
it's
It's bad. Like it was so much happening to the point it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. At that point, I said, "How about we just head back to the suburbs and we find something over there?" That's when we hit Lemons Link. We was at some little tavern. I thought it was just a cute little pub or something. It was a full blown club. Number one, I don't really do too much clubs, but yeah, you did. But that's kind of where we ended up when we hit Lemons Link. We found this tavern. It was down the street. It was fun. That was it. And Lemon, I think it was you that said something about my dancing. I never said I danced like a white girl. The only thing I could do is a church choir rock from side to side. That's the most I got.
the two step.
Exactly. I can't line dance. So yes, I dance like a white girl. And so what? And
So as far as the agenda, right? So it was just like it was literally like the food. Okay, so let me tell you how much we talk. Let me tell you how much we talk. On leading up, you gotta get out of the comments. Hey, she thinks she's a subscriber and she's
I
in the
know.
comments
It's
crazy
a
right
habit.
now.
Okay, come on. Go ahead,
Okay,
go ahead.
okay. So I lost my train of thought. Oh, so with the menu situation,
Mm-hmm.
the menu situation, she sent me all different kinds of options, right? Now, the only reason why I'm saying this, I know we're bringing up the menu or whatever. I'm like, I like this, I like that. Now, you got to understand, as a host, I sent her every option I could possibly think of across the city, anything from cigar bars to clubs to really nice restaurants to mid-grade restaurants, whatever. And she basically, based on my recommendations, she put together the agenda. So I don't understand when people don't understand, where people are not seeing that the give and take was across the board. And the gift exchange, yeah, about the 2 candles or whatnot, but there was a lot more. Trust me, there was a lot more. But why show everything? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I bought her this and that and that and this. That looks like you're overcompensating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have a Birkin bag and some red bottoms for you here when you get
Right. So
that.
if I say I love candles and he pulls up with a Hellcat, what am I gonna do with that? I don't like cars like that. I don't like a Hellcat. So if I say I like candles, then I like candles. If he says he like Ohio State, why would I go buy him Norfolk State University or Hampton University merchandise? That's stupid. That's very dumb. That's really all it was. It was so much more to it that we just didn't show at all because it was so much. That is it. That's all.
And you got to, yeah. I mean, a good thing is you have to balance how much time and effort you're going to put into creating for YouTube. Okay, so let's play devil's advocate and say, oh, we have to blog everything every time we walk down the street, every time we turn the corner, every time we see a good building. Wouldn't that suggest that we had to be distracted because we're not enjoying time together? Like when you over content, like for example, Lemon, I would say I put it on Lemon. Lemon says the best things about y'all didn't see in Vegas when we were off camera, having a good time, chopping it up. So Lemon, I guarantee you that you could say, based on Vegas Gate, you said yourself the best time that you had was not what the public saw. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we got a lot of footage. Jesus, hours and hours and hours. Now, members only live, they watch us drive to the destinations, but we do things different on members only lives. Like we try to give things across the board, but here's what we're going to do. Hey, for right now, I don't believe Levin. Listen, y'all. So what we're going to do is we do have definitely more to say about the chronological order of things. But what we're going to do is I'm going to look at the comments deep. She's going to look at the comments deep. We're going to answer specific questions because that's going to, take us down a road. You can't go there because you might be at a different space. I am. You know what I'm saying? On your phone, you might be at a total different space.
I'm going to return this off.
I'm
going to return this off, actually.
Okay. All right. So, okay, let me at least for the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, or whatever. I'm going to highlight comments and see what we can do. I'm going to try to get y'all and we will answer direct questions. Okay. Because that's what this is all about. If we don't have y'all sitting here, then we don't have a show. Okay. If he flew you out, I can't get with that.
You can't get with what? Can you explain that for me?
If he flew you out, I can't get with that.
Are you saying you can't or you can't? Okay, if he flew you out.
Maybe can.
Right.
Okay. They stay living on my Bessie. She never called RY trans.
Right. Bree, hold on. Is this thing on? Okay. Bree never called me that. Never. Bree kept saying I'm not. So I'm not sure who said that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I would have addressed it.
Right. Bree never said that.
And speaking of addressing things, people were like, okay, Envy should have stepped in here. Envy should have stepped in there. Like me personally, I think it's controlling, not letting a woman, stand her ground based on her being disrespected. Now, if she gives me any kind of sign, any kind of, just quiver in her voice or whatever the case may be, absolutely. Then I'm moving forward. Just like Binary. I saw it as extremely disrespectful, but at the same time, RY could have told me to stand down. You know what I mean? But at a certain point, she's like, I can't help him. Do what you do.
And I only told him to stand down because he didn't address Envy at first. But then when he put Envy name in it, you can't tell somebody how to fight. Because I was going to check Binary my goddamn self. Because that was so far out of motherfucking pocket.
Yeah, look at all these manless women. You know, a lot of people that are the most angry at us are sitting home alone typing. I'm not talking about y'all, but I'm talking about the haters. It's funny. Lemon is a hater. He mad about Seattle. Plus, Jesus Christ. Hey, y'all. I highlight comments and read them later, so don't ever get offended by what I highlight. Okay, please. Jessica B shaking tables. Hey, KRM. Hey, we no disrespect to you at all whatsoever. We 100% we're gonna hit.
Yes.
We 100% gonna hit the panel. We respect you. We were gonna hit the panel, but we just had a whole lot of plans and this and that going on. We had a lot. We had a lot going on. We had to try to fit everything in. So you know what the funny thing is, y'all, about clout chasing? KRN invited us to hit the link. What was there, 600-700 in there?
Yeah, he kept saying, call in, call in. And people in the chat were saying, call in. I was just like, no, I can't.
Yeah, we're busy, but we're not saying we're busy because we're more important than people, this and that. I'm not a large content creator. I'm not even in a sector, to be honest with you. I do a lot of content on beef sector stuff or whatever, but I don't understand. The ultimate clout chase would have been us going live every day and hitting someone like KRN's panel, right? Hey, let's see, it's moving down.
So is she moving down here? No.
No.
Mm-mm.
You know, and here's the thing, listen to this, right? So, you know, everybody wants to feel Big Living, give me your keys, I'm running late. Oh shit.
Oh God, Molly. See,
Molly.
this is why.
Molly.
Molly.
A real K-Fed standing the pain about my comments made about RY. That's all. Okay. So what the hell was I saying? Shit, Molly threw me off
Molly
a
threw
little
me off.
bit. Oh, okay. That's what's up,
Okay,
KRN.
thank you, KRN. Appreciate
Yeah, we
that.
just wanted to make sure, man. We weren't acting like we were, holier than thou or anything like that. Not at all whatsoever. What's Lever Donnie saying? I'm not on vacation trip worried about Lem and what he got to say levels.
Huh?
I don't know. Lemon. He's talked to text, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure because Siri said absolutely not.
But Lemon, you were on vacation. You was on Vegas Gate or y'all Vegas trip. And every time I turned around, y'all was live. So that statement isn't necessarily as long as y'all had a great time. Hold on, go back to that. As long as you had a great time, yeah, it was a great weekend. It really, really was.
Yeah, see, the thing is okay. Envy's a script writer.
Yeah.
Can you guys tell me what play I ran? I'm confused.
I didn't know you wrote scripts.
I'm confused about that because I'm not really good at writing scripts. Because if we would have wrote a script, y'all want something dramatic to happen.
Even if you wrote a script, I would have forgot. That's why I never
I
did
would've-
church plays.
I
I
would've-
would forget a line.
I would forget too. But trust me, if I was good at writing a script, drama sells, and we would have pretended like we fell out, and she would have been walking down streets of Atlanta, even though I would have been like right next to her where you couldn't see me to make sure she's okay and shit.
I
But
appreciate that.
I don't understand these plays. You know what I'm saying? Where is it at?
Yeah. What theater? Because I want to go see it.
We said we're meeting up in Atlanta, not a play. We said that people are coming, not a play. We said a whole lot of stuff. Now, did we troll a whole lot of stuff? Absolutely, but we're here. Why can't anybody, like some people do say, you know what? At least, like Molly said, at least he didn't clickbait us. They actually did meet up. Okay, so why don't people make comments based on them taking the same amount of risks, right? So I want to hear from people that met up with each other, had a good time, like the crew, for example. K-Fit, KRN, and them, when they were asked questions about meeting up or whatnot, they have firsthand experience on what this could be. So I want to hear their depiction of the situation because you haven't been here. You guys were talking about all the camera angles and standing up and doing this or doing that. Do you know that's a risk?
Yeah.
Do you know that's a risk? Yeah, I'm calculated, but that's a risk. When you turn on the camera, there's no such thing as a camera slip. There's no such thing as a narrative because somebody be read off of a piece of paper. We were just doing us, and y'all were weird about it. But
We
dumb
don't
bitches in
dis-
the beef sector never hosted a Cation, but ain't moving nothing.
Yikes.
Oh,
Yikes.
KRN doesn't give a fuck about
Yay.
nothing.
KRN and Jessica be shaking tables tonight.
Yeah. He said, which group could raise more than oh God. You got the banner contest online. Why would Noble be there? Noble built the banners. You know, Noble builds
Noble built
everything.
the machine that made the banners. Noble built astronauts. Noble was the first black person on the moon. Noble just did it. Noble has the cure to cancer. He said, all you got to do is go eat something called sour pass. Child, shut up. Pizza Pizzara,
You,
you literally was front man. I see why y'all don't read all these comments out loud.
yeah. Me, I just
Mad Day gonna be lit. In order for Mad Day to be lit, there has to be something for you to be mad about.
yeah. See, okay. So as I said, I'm more transparent than I'm supposed to be. There's nothing. There's no Mad Day. Can you guys tell us what we'd be mad about? We'll pretend there's Mad Day right now. Damn it! Tired of your shit.
Oh, okay.
See? Are you mad?
Let me think about it. Hell no. So here's the thing. At KRN, you said something that was so funny, and I'm glad we went down this route. You said, "Oh, I'm waiting on you," and I'm glad you said that, KRN. You said, "Girl, you better get something on him. You better take a picture. You better do that. You better do this." See, here's the fault that I have with that statement. Lemon did the same thing to Shakim, and Lemon was dragged for that. Do you think I really want to cross that boundary and invade somebody's privacy and do that? Absolutely not. Because if I feel like I have to go somewhere and have an insurance policy on somebody, I ain't going. I ain't going. Because that's not my intent. Not at all. And believe it or not, he and I, no, and I know you being honest. I trust me. I get it. Hey, K-Fit, I definitely get it. But no, I don't. That's invading privacy. I just don't do that. Now, we have had conversations about that. Oh, absolutely, we have. And I told him I don't play those type of reindeer games. So no. We don't do that stuff. Not at all. Do your thing. I'm a church girl and I know how. Okay, Brown Beauty World, talk about it. This is why you don't put people on pedestals. As for anybody, whether you're church, agnostic, whether you're atheist, whether you don't believe, whatever, stop putting people on pedestals because people are just humans. And at any given, Donnie McClurkin said, we fall down, but we get up. You put too much trust in folks and too much faith in folks, and then when they let you down, you want to act butthurt. Stop that. That's dumb. There's no
There's no such
okay.
thing as Mad Day. All the day is for a bunch of people sticking each other, so they have a reason to tell your business. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the thing is okay. So the thing that people hate the most is there's no problems. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's crazy. And it's like okay, we'll see when time. What are you looking at?
Y'all not
The
gay, y'all different.
oh,
Looking at these comments you put on the screen.
Rex.
Rex is funny.
Jesus Christ. All right, so we're gonna start reading
Yeah.
comments too. Anyone that's done anything with the other lady had drama, not just envy. She's always trying to.
Gemini 75, I'm so glad you said that because I brought that up today. I can recall one or two other people outside of him that she has had this same problem with. So is it the men or is it her? Carry
See,
on.
here's my thing right here, right? So people wonder why. People wonder why it's, take pictures or whatever. I will tell you it was 50-50, spontaneous and then on purpose. But these comments right here like this. RY Pastor said, watch your purse, boo. Jay Wilson also said, what did he say about a week two ago that a church girl's gonna go get freaky at a orgy party or something like that. My thing is I don't because of the ring. I just don't understand. Like that's throwing and this right here, you guys. Okay, if I throw up a picture that has like MU and me, and then her and me. I'm trying to make light of all of these MU. You treat MU like this and that. See, my thing is everybody here acts like they've been in one relationship their whole lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, have y'all ever had a situation where you walked away from and started a new one? Or how many people on here put a one in the chat if you're a virgin? Put a one in the chat if you're still with the same person that you're with, I guess in high school or whatever the case may be, or whatever. But hold on.
I ain't want to get it. So now this whole ring thing, mark my words with that. This whole ring thing, Envy has already proven that he does not have this woman's ring. I don't know if I should say it in Mandarin, if I should say it in tongues, if I should say it in English, Spanish, or Portuguese at this point. He's already proven that he does not have this ring. He's already proven that he's already proven that there were two other content creators that were on a recorded phone call that set this whole thing up. See, because I don't think what he said was that the person that this ring belonged to refused to go to certain places because of cameras and they didn't want to be caught. So let's go ahead and dead that ring thing. A $68,000 ring, but it was being pawned, and they was only giving them $150 to $300. He don't got that ring. That ring was being moved around. The proof has already been put out there for that. Next. Furthermore, why would he record himself with the ring going into the UPS store? Why?
Why would I tell somebody that I found something I stole?
See what I'm saying? Like, no.
Like, and the situation is, you know, you treat people different based on your, okay, look, you treat people different based on your connection. So if we're sitting here right now, do you think it's such a horrible person? Let's hate on him. Hate. And you're not hearing anything bad. I don't know where to go with that. You know what I'm saying?
And let's be clear. You know, he keeps saying, haven't heard anything bad. Have we had disagreements? Yeah, we just talk about it. Within 10, 15 minutes, all right, we good. We have an understanding, and that is it. Gain teeth. Oh, okay. So everything, we have conversations about a lot of stuff. Do we agree on everything? Absolutely not. If you agree with anybody on every single thing, it's a problem. It's a problem. So, yeah, go ahead.
Listen, Aces, I understand what you're saying. It's not that. It's not that. Listen, MU could stop all of that. She just has to clear my name. She knows a lot. It's funny because listen, if I mention MU, right, she could say no, it's not right. In her heart of hearts, listen, if somebody keeps saying something's wrong, and you say it, it still hurts them on the inside because they know it's true. You know, the truth doesn't always come out to the masses. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is she could avoid all that for the rest of her life if she came out and told the true story. The true story is recorded on phone calls, my actions and all that. So it could go away. She doesn't have to say she's sorry. She doesn't have to say she's a horrible person to this. It would be a simple, Envy's not what you thought he was. We had our ups and downs. There were some bumps in the road, but at the same time, what y'all think he is, he's not. Because the thing is I've been working myself up from there since it started.
And
because y'all think I'm the worst person in the world. That's just crazy to me.
And here's my thing. It says, I know MU tired of being brought into everybody's chat all the time. Okay, and that's fine. However, how do you think NV feels when every time he turned around, this whole ring shit is being thrown up in his face? It goes both ways. Now, I'm not saying MU is the one that's throwing this ring thing up in his face, because she's not. She really, really is not. And I will give her that. However, that comment that was put on there about what Jay Wilson said, Lemon brought it up. So like, and anytime Envy turns around, this ring thing is still being brought up. But the only person y'all worried about is why MU always being brought into stuff, because she was a part of it. So it's not fair for either party, to be very honest. It's not. The ring was shipped back, end of discussion. Oh,
So let me see. Let me check the comments. Check my anyway, Brianna. Jesus, they're going after each other, aren't they? A little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Man, I should have had subs mode on there. But okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
sorry.
Oh shit. Um Yeah, we'll have to we'll have to go live. We'll wait. Leave it. Yeah. Anyway, all right, all right, all right. We're sitting here being super spontaneous, playing it as we go. All right. Let me look for a real. Let me look for a real comment. I know I'm behind. Shit, I'm behind. Okay.
Y'all are
Nothing
sweet.
about you is worth looking
Uh-uh.
for. Oh, okay, damn. All right. Envy, did you have to have your day one moderators like Pamela on speed dial listening the monitoring? I'm sure you didn't, but just asking. Actually, Molly, no, not this time. Thank God. You know, Pamela got to take a rest. And you're right. I had to have a head moderator carry around the phone in a previous situation so that there'd be like a speed dial. Envy's not a horrible person. But anyway.
Now, can we go ahead and move this conversation along from MU in this ring?
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. But is there any way in the world we don't have? Is there any way in the world I can move and that RY can move without that shit coming up? Please, please, like because
I'm at the point there where it can come up, but you ain't got to respond to it.
I
Like,
just
yeah.
listen. I don't want to roll out everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But cool. Like now, I think that they think that it's the most. I think that they think it's a pie in the sky that you say like we talk religious, we talk about deeper things, you know, total accommodations, and they said something about you buying drinks. Was it a couple drinks and valet?
Yeah, it was valid. Okay, so let's talk about that. So where we went, there was a parking garage that was literally like I felt like 10 minutes away from the building. And it was like late at night. And to alleviate all of that, and I was getting very, very impatient that night because I was ready to get to where we was going so I can get inside this building. I got tired of riding around. I said, come on, let's just valet and ask him how much it is. Okay, cool. Here, take this $10. Go about your business. That's all it was. $10 got a lot of y'all pressed. Like, are you kidding me? Everywhere else we went, Envy made sure to drop me off at the door. He said, don't move. I will be right back. I'm about to go park the car. And then he will come back and we will walk into the establishment together. Trust me. Envy knows how to be a gentleman. Just like a certain individual could have came out and said that there was no colostomy bag. Well, no, they could have came out and said that there was a colostomy bag if there really was one.
Yeah. See.
So if he wasn't a gentleman, I would tell you he wasn't one, but he is. And that's on period. He like I can't take that from him. And then I saw something about protection. Yeah. Listen. The last thing I have to worry about is not feeling protected with Envy. The absolute last thing. I'm a tall girl. I can handle my own. But I ain't got to worry about knowing him. It's all good. I promise y'all I am grown. I can make my own decisions. Trust me, if I felt any type of way, I wouldn't even agree to come here. I really wouldn't have.
Yeah, and see, I think that they didn't. I think that they didn't understand because basically, when you were driving around, or when we were driving around, I told you like you said, I'm gonna drop you at the door, but remember when I said, I'm gonna get out of the car and make sure that these security guards are safe enough.
Yeah, he did. We rolled up to one place. He said, all right, I'm gonna go park the car, but I want you to get out. He got out the car and he said, hold on, I'm going to go to these security guards and I'm going to make sure that if I leave you up here while I go park this car, you will be fine. That's exactly what he did. But so when I say protected and safe, that's exactly what I mean. Like, I don't.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're like, you had to pay for valet because you were gonna walk a mile.
No.
I'm like, damn, y'all, are you
No.
okay? Is everybody okay?
I was just getting very, very, very impatient. And I knew I wasn't about to walk down them streets in my heels. Absolutely not. We gonna go ahead and we gonna park right here. and go about my business.
Let's see here. The cops need to be called on this
This
chat.
chat is ridiculous. Okay.
Hey, this chat is undefeated. Like, oh
This
my,
chat is
I'm
crazy.
trying to keep up with the chat. I'm like, oh my God. Hold on. Brad, see, we're out of the chat. You can't ban words. Okay, cool.
Oh, I'm about to do that.
What, ban words?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah, no shit.
Go ahead.
Right. Okay. So let's see. Envy was Noble being behaved. Has Noble been behaving? He has found a laundromat. No, he's definitely not found a laundromat.
Where is Soap and Suds?
Betsy's tap out. They threw in the towel.
Well, oh,
No, probably because we're not keeping up with the comments. To be honest with you. Let's see here. Child, 53 years old. They told you to wait by the door. It ain't that deep.
it ain't that deep. Hold on, child. He's 53. He's not 53. That's number one. And it ain't that deep. If it ain't that deep, then people would have said, "Oh, well, he's not protecting her. Oh, well, he's not being a gentleman. Oh, well, he's not being."
He made her walk.
Right. He made her walk. Can't win for losing with some of y'all, and it's okay. It's all right. No, I didn't see Sassy's community wall. Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
post
right.
the K.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about something else.
Did and after this, I promise y'all, this gonna be my. This is YouTube. What the hell y'all expecting? So after this, I promise y'all, this gonna be. I ain't talking about this shit no more. Like, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. The lie is always more entertaining than the truth. And who am I to snatch away your entertainment? So spin your narratives. Honestly, I really don't care. I don't care what goes on in these chats because, like I said earlier, I'm very vocal and very opinionated. So how could I be mad at people doing the same thing I do? That's crazy. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
And just so y'all know, we literally walked y'all. Okay, we have content within everything else. We walked y'all through everything we did. Day 1, night 1, day 2, night 2, day 3. So if anybody had an issue or whatever the case may be, we also left it open so that nobody could say that we skipped places to go. It was open every single time.
Very much so.
If I
Very
highlight,
much
you
so.
can get it. If you really, it should be gone.
Very much so.
So basically, we left it open for everybody to say, hey, we want you to stop by this. We want to see that, whatever. We were not cooped up in this damn house.
No, not at all. Not at all. So was there these comments?
And it's so funny. It's so funny. Like, until she's so used to being in the comments, y'all.
I was reading that one that you had on that screen. That was interesting.
Right. What did I have on the screen?
Something about they getting too close.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know what that meant.
I don't know. I don't either. But yeah. Right.
So, like I said, to kind of wrap this up, because I can't see how y'all sit on this thing for hours. Like, it's been an hour and 27 minutes and I'm already tired and sleepy. So just to kind of wrap this up with a pretty bow, I am okay.
You're gonna have to wrap it.
No, because I'm getting tired. But I'm gonna stay. It really wasn't as big of a deal as a lot of people made it. It really was not. Do I think it's unfair? Yes, I do. However, I understand that this is the beef sector, and what do y'all always say? If it's on YouTube, we could talk about it. So that's why I'm really not mad. I'm really not. It's just that y'all got to let some things go. I'm sorry. Okay, so what? He had an interaction with somebody. Okay. So is he supposed to be nailed to the cross for that forever? Not at all. I don't think that's right. A lot of these comments that was said, code. Oh, honey, I'm still pissed with you. And I ain't getting over that one. I'm not. I can't. The way I went off on Noble and Happy Life for inviting me to their nasty, flaccid, out of order penises. I don't play those games. So don't ever try me like that.
Hey, and ODS, it's not about me, leave it or not, whatever. But it's she takes notes of the phone and we're reading the chat or whatnot. It's kind of with the cadence of talking to somebody in person or whatnot, it's kind of like
It's
when
different.
somebody's used to being, in the chat, sub, whatever. We could sit here and talk all day about the story and whatnot when this mic is off, but
Mm-hmm.
then we're like, damn, because obviously she has the agenda. I'll take them out. This
Mm-hmm.
obviously she wants to talk about what she wants to talk about. I want to talk about what I want to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
but once we get in here looking at the comments and try to appease the whole situation, it gets a little crazy. Why you highlight that? Oh, no, no, little Mama
Highlight
Obama.
which one?
No, I
Oh.
don't know, but little Mama Obama. I don't know. I click the comments that read them later, so my bad. I get lazy to I can't proofread every comment. So good, bad, or indifferent, they're going to be on the screen. No, we don't. Y'all never went light on me. Okay, okay.
No, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna leave that
yeah, yeah,
alone
yeah, yeah.
because
Okay. Let's see. They think y'all just met out of nowhere. People so dumb. Right, Tony Montana. It's months, and I don't know how to explain it. And we walked everybody through the process, and we will put that in with the other content. We will sew that in. Like the House of Cards, and then everything else. Remember when R&Y popped up to my panel and said she's gonna sponsor dinner for me and my love interest, and then remember when she remember remember when she let's see, remember when she
oh.
bet Malik $100 whether NV-Cation is happening or not. So
Mm-hmm.
he sponsored
Absolutely.
he sponsored some top shelf
Mm-hmm.
Long Island's, with the little carousel called Blue Motherfuckers.
Yep.
But anyway,
So no, y'all, the weekend it was cool. I promise y'all, it was nothing detrimental. It was nothing out of pocket. It was nothing that was weird. It wasn't. It was nothing weird, y'all. I promise. Because I don't play those games. Because if I got here and I felt like anything was weird, oh baby, I would have left and went somewhere else. I would have bought a plane ticket and flew across the country if I wanted to. But no, like it's all good. I promise. Vacation's almost yes, yes.
yes,
Thank you,
your
your
sunshine,
sunshine.
absolutely. Envy piss MU off. We did, we did, but it's okay. It's all right. Shout out to you, MU.
You can't be pissed off with history. That's just what it is. That's just what it is.
They need to handle the smoke head on. Envy platform puts people on the hot seat constantly. Oh yeah, we will. We will because yeah, trust me, we will.
Handle what smoke head on. That's what I want to know.
Yes, and I thought didn't act. I'm so happy. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy, you're like literally the you're literally like the most positive person about it. She got Uncle Claw.
Oh God.
Uh,
Drop the watch your mouth, ghetto CPA.
let's see
What is
here.
there hold on, HTX sweetie, what is there to address?
What? Wait. Somebody said we got something to address. Okay, see. Okay, ghetto. I agree. Plus, it's better to address it here, not something to address. He said address it here,
Ghetto wants to
meaning
know.
like smoke. Ghetto doesn't think that there's any damn smoke. Ghetto, if you think, let's see, drop the link.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no problem. Hey, we will most definitely drop the link so that people don't say that they didn't get a chance to ask what they wanted to ask, whatever. But Ghetto, if you think that we have to, yeah, okay, he said drop the link. All right, if you think we have to address anything, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is we can't really a chronological order, y'all, would drive y'all crazy because we had suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, Ghetto's here. What up,
And that's what it
Ghetto?
looks like.
Yo, I'm big mad.
All
Why
right.
is why is this shit called NV-Cation when you ain't left your neighborhood, you ain't left your house? R&Y has traveled. This is the R&Y-Cation. Are you dumb?
Ghetto, are you okay?
Rename this shit ASAP. R&Y, you looked amazing.
Thank
Envy,
Jessica
you,
B.
Ghetto. Thank
Envy,
you.
you have
Hey! Hey,
Envy.
y'all.
Hey,
Yes.
Jessica, what up? Your cam's on, Jessica. Okay, she got it.
Oh, I know.
Okay, Envy, you have given me a ton of moments, sit down talks. Ghetto, you got to be better with the women. Ghetto, you can't be over the B sector.
Oh,
If this ends bad, Envy, I am going to roast you and troll you into oblivion. You heard?
Hey, I heard you, Ghetto.
All right.
I heard
Hey,
Rex. I was
Absolutely.
falling. I heard Rex screaming my name, but you was digging in his ass.
I missed it. You know how sometimes you're on StreamYard.
oh, you missed that? Okay, just in case anybody missed that, let's go ahead and run that back. Ghetto said he's gonna do what? Hold on, I got y'all back here backstage. Hold on 1 second. Let's go,
I
Ghetto.
heard Rex. I was
Absolutely.
falling. I heard Rex screaming my name, but you was digging in his ass.
Yeah, I'm
We
from
got
up north, bro.
Pizarro and we got Talent.
That is
You
We got
not,
sick.
Pizarro. We got
you're
Talent.
not from where I'm from. Your vernacular ain't the same. You a
oh, I'm
country
about to
boy, bro.
say,
But let,
boy.
but let me roll out. Let me roll out. Let everybody hear. First of all, this is RNY-cation. Your ass ain't left from your neighborhood. You ain't get on no plane. We ain't never seen you on no plane. You always hosting at home. This is staycation. And
No,
number
this is
two,
RNV-cation.
all right,
RNV.
Mm.
That's what we
RNY,
say. RNV.
Thank you,
NV.
Chocolate
vacation.
Thunder.
No, but
All
then
right.
no, but people be mad at you because they'll think that you like me. So I'm RNV.
Right. Don't get your
RNVY.
mod stick taken.
RNVY vacation. And
Look,
listen,
I ain't gonna stay up here long.
hold
Get
on.
up.
Let me
Are you
land.
gonna
My
be up here
last
for a
thing. Envy. Envy, you better do right. You better do
All
right, my
right,
boy.
brother. I got you, bro. Jessica.
Hey y'all. Look,
Hey,
I've been
Jessica.
y'all biggest cheerleader. I'm like, I love this. See, and let me tell you, R and Y been dropping like little nuggets, these tiny little nuggets that now it
For
all makes sense.
months.
Yes, well, because like one of my wigs, it was two of the wigs, and she was like, I think I might need
I
to
forgot
take
about
this
that.
on my she was like, I
I
think I need
forgot
to
about
wear this
that.
on my vacation. And I was like, oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
she's going on vacation. She needs vacation. But anyway, I'm glad fuck these folks, man. All these folks out here hating. They got something slick and dumb to say. Nobody give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are grown. Y'all do whatever the fuck you want to do. Happy hoes should not be hating. Okay?
And
Should
you know the
nobody be
wig I had
hating
on
on
last night,
nobody.
Jessica? The wig I had on
Uh-huh.
last night was like a swirl vista one that you was doing. I said, "Oh yeah, I need that."
Listen,
Come
you
on,
look
come on.
beautiful, and I'm gonna say
Thank you.
I'm gonna just put this out here too. Envy, everybody know, never gave two fucks about Misunderstood, and you could tell by the way she was just sitting up there looking dumb. They ain't go nowhere. They ain't do shit. He was looking at her like she
Hmm.
was Bozo the clown. He never gave a fuck about her. That just was nothing but commentary. But he treated you like with some real class. So, girl, fuck these
I
people. Y'all know
appreciate
how this go.
that.
Y'all let whatever out y'all want to let out, and whoever else got something to say about it, fuck it.
I
It was just a
appreciate
lot of
that.
hating ass people, and anybody out there giving out points and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
you think
you
you
doing a
giving
lot of
points?
talking. You doing a
Ooh,
lot of
shut up,
talking.
He
Oh
Khaled.
definitely
my.
doing a lot of talking. Damn.
Shut up, Khaled. Shut up. Let
God.
me finish. Let me land my plane. Shit. Okay.
We got a
Anyway,
whole
like I was
runway. Let's
saying,
go.
yeah, hell yeah. I want to reiterate
Hmm.
to fuck these haters who have something slick to say. Those who are like, envy or R and Y, miserable. Miserable, miserable. Anyway, good night, y'all. Have a wonderful
Good night,
evening.
All right,
beautiful.
Jessica.
Be
Okay.
easy.
You gotta drop me because you know I don't know how to get out of here.
Oh, damn. All right, I got you. Well, she got out. Okay, go ahead.
Uh, who's next? Me?
I think I think pizza was next.
I'm gonna be last. I'm gonna be last.
Okay.
Let him go.
Yeah, know your
Okay.
place. So, look,
Oh,
this is what I want to tell
Oh,
you.
don't get cussed out because
Look,
I'll cut your ass
look,
off and then
look,
I'll be able to talk.
what,
Now, do you
watch
want
it.
me to let you go or
What,
do you want me to be the hood rat with your bitch?
what,
What we
what,
doing for
hold,
eyes? Okay,
hold
with
on,
your white
hold
looking ass. I know you ain't talking. Okay? I know the hot younger nigga ain't up here talking, baby. What? He always fucking with me, bro.
on. Where did I start? Wait, no,
Hey,
real quick. What?
talent.
What?
Tell now
What?
that now they're comparing you to be light skinned,
I
bro.
know,
So
right?
it's
Right.
all
I
good, man.
know. Wait.
Hey,
Okay.
welcome to
You
my
more
Okay.
world.
blacker than
Thank,
him,
thank,
Envy. You more blacker than
thank you.
him with your short.
dang.
we
I'm
we're gonna have to
shocked.
do a we're gonna have to do a brown paper bag test, brother. But
Oh
look,
God.
this is what I want to say though, man. You got some organic material here. This is what we've been looking for you to have for quite some time. And this is a real relationship. I can tell it's real. But I just want you to know, Envy, that if you mess it up with her, you know, you all hell, Ghetto kind of insinuated what was going to happen, man. So
Right.
you
We
got
gonna
to,
tell you this.
The
yeah, you
gates are
got to,
the gates are closed. The
yeah.
gates are closed if I
Yeah,
mess this up.
yeah, because we don't need that type of trolling. Because there are people who troll with relationships, and it's one sided. One party doesn't know that the other one is trolling. It's ridiculous. But I want to say this again. Were you both surprised that on that day where everything was happening, that your content managed to surpass what was happening with the Halloween contest from Lady Nika? It kind of like signed over everything except Nescation for that
That's
day.
a fucking lie.
Were,
They definitely
were,
outdid
were,
that vacation. They did
were,
not do out Lady
were,
Nika's Halloween anything,
did,
baby. Stop the lies.
wait,
Stop
did
the
you
lies.
expect?
Now you being
Did,
fake. Now you being fake
no,
talent.
no.
Just because you was on
Did,
that patient.
no.
They envy blew that patient out the water.
Did,
See, now I was trying to be nice, but I ain't being
hold,
nice now because now you full of
hold,
shit. You full of
I'm,
shit. You
I'm
full of
trying to
shit.
ask them a
You full of
question.
shit.
Let me ask them a question though. I said, were you surprised by the unveiling, the reveal, that it would hit the way it hit?
And I like how he ain't trying to add that patient in there.
That's a question to you
a
both.
ta- a talent. Let me ask you this, right?
How you gonna
Um.
just ignore my question and just
That's right,
what's
Oh.
going
Envy.
on?
That's right, because he trying to
What?
set you up.
Oh no, I was gonna
What?
answer his question about the reveal.
No, no, I
No.
think he's talking about the reveal at Lady Nika's. How did you feel about it unfolding the way that it did as far as the content?
It's
Is
something
that
we
correct, talent?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
it's something we promised we were
You
gonna
know his
do.
tongue get in the
Okay,
way.
yeah.
Um, that was out of respect for what we said we were gonna do. We were gonna do the unveiling because it makes sense. It's a Halloween costume contest, right? So why
Right.
not do the reveal there? Now, how did I feel about the content? I don't think that Lady Nika did a bad job.
No,
Now,
okay. I don't think he's talking
go
about
ahead.
her
Oh,
content. I think he's
okay, go
talking
No,
about
no,
the
ahead.
no. We
content
got.
from
Since
Yeah.
you're clear,
Yeah.
go
I
ahead.
want to talk
Okay,
about
shut
that.
up.
Yeah. We know the Halloween. Yeah. We know the
And
Halloween
look, they
contest.
getting
Trash.
confused as hell.
Yeah.
so the question was, how do we feel about NV-Cation becoming content across the sector? That was the question. Um, I don't feel any type of way about it because I understand the rule of thumb over here is if it's on YouTube, it can be talked about. Like I said, I am a very vocal person. I'm very opinionated. So how dare I get upset because somebody is talking about something that we brought to the YouTube streets? That wouldn't make sense. It was to be expected. I understand that. But the only thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way was how I was nailed to the cross and crucified, but two other people were praised and being pushed along for doing the same exact thing. That's all. What about you?
I mean, listen. I mean, if it brought content, I'm happy. Because
Mm.
the thing is, and I was gonna ask Talent while he was up here, we were cryptic. We didn't plan it, or I mean, we didn't roll anything out. Y'all found out what exactly was going on at the reveal. I think that was the most important thing because at least some people can hold water around here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. When we first planned this, we were just like, look, let's not. Nope. We're not gonna promote it. We're not gonna do none of that. So he promoted it in his own little subtle way by creating the banner. And yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. But I did have a hand in how that banner was created. Yes, I did. I gave him suggestions on all of that. So yeah, it was definitely a joint effort. Like I'm not gonna let him take the fall for that. 100%, absolutely not.
And Pizarro, you said a couple times you were looking at the vacations and whatnot. Why'd you say that about this vacation versus other things that are going on?
What do you mean?
You were talking about like what we did versus descation versus levication coming up, whatever, whatever. I just wanted to hear what your thoughts were because obviously you bring a lot of content. So, what are your thoughts?
Oof, baby, why you had to? To be
Oh,
on the spot like that.
well, you
I'm gonna
were
be,
hollering.
I'm
You
gonna be
brought
good
it up.
ROI. I'm gonna be alright.
All right, thank
I'm
you,
gonna
boo.
be. Um, I still can't believe she on vacation with you, if I'm gonna be honest. But
Hmm.
as far as the other vacations, I feel that you guys did it the right way. You didn't announce it until y'all actually met up, which is perfect. Y'all didn't have to do too much commentary because with limitation, he talking about limitation ain't into 3 months, and
Right.
it's talking about now. With
Hmm.
medication, they talked about it for 2 months. You know, you two didn't do that. Y'all just came, delivered, gave us the content, and we're talking about it now. It didn't
Hmm.
take a week, 2 weeks, or a month of us been discussing this and talking about this. We got y'all right then and there, and y'all met up. I think that was the perfect way to do it. Is
Hmm.
to meet up with each other and then bring us the content once y'all had
And
that
you know
made
what
up.
I was thinking too when I was talking to him about this, and I mentioned this to him before. I said I feel like with this we should take the Jay Wilson approach, and that is
Mm.
under promise but over deliver. Because I won't do too much talking about it, and then there's all these expectations and all this other kind of nah. I ain't want to do all that.
And then
Right?
to be honest with you, Pizza, we wanted to catch our vibe before the before
Mm-hmm.
defending it on YouTube for a month.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we had a full
I can
day
understand
evening.
that.
We had a full day evening. Without any disruption,
Mm-hmm.
because that's when we chose to reveal, because we wanted to spend some time and see how what was going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if people talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, how many people would hate? Like
Mm-hmm.
RY and I didn't want to fight months before we were supposed to be relaxing.
Right. Very much so. And so he would also say things like, oh, well, me and this person, we spend a lot of time together. We do. Like, we sit on this private stream yard. We sit on this private stream yard and hey, Lolo.
Hey,
Hey.
baby, I'm
And we
at work.
literally, okay,
I
go
just
ahead.
want to say that real quick, and I'm sorry.
Yes,
Take care of
ma'am.
my little
You
sister,
is not
Envy.
sorry,
I am
but go
sorry,
ahead.
Cesaro. Envy, take care of my little sister, okay? Because I will come down there. Don't play with me. I love my little sister. Take care of
I
her.
love you too,
That's all I
Lolo.
had to say. I'll
Lolo, I
see
know
you
how
when you get
protected
back.
RY is, Lolo.
I know. Okay. All right. I'll see you when you get back, baby.
All right.
All
Yeah, I
right. Bye,
got
guys.
Lolo, my big sis, over there where I live, and then my other big sis, Dr. LaShawnia Bruce Brown. Honey, she down here too. She don't play no
Oh,
games.
she sent a
But
message that was very clear.
exactly.
Envy, if I feel any kind of slip up, I'm on deck.
And my brother in love don't play either. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the private stream yard,
I'm trying to tell them, y'all. I'm trying.
hold on. So we literally spent a lot of time like getting to know each other because vibe check is absolutely important. It's important. And so when we linked up, the vibe was still the same as if we was on private stream yard. As soon as we get in the car, we're laughing for like 10, 15 minutes behind something stupid. Just dumb. So it's not oh, well, what are you doing tomorrow? Okay, come down here. No, absolutely not. This has been in the works for months. And by months, I mean that. Now, what you trying to get to, pizza?
Okay, because I got some questions real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you mad, I mean, mad, baby. So, why did you say that MV gave her back the ring?
That is not what I said.
What'd you say?
Okay,
What
so
I
that's what
said
you said.
What I said was he shipped that ring back. And there were recordings of what really happened with that ring. What I said was he shipped the ring. He even recorded himself going to the UPS or whatever that was to ship it back. That's all on tape.
But see, I also, here's the thing though, right? What should be respected, Pizza, is I haven't said everything. Like MU knows that there's recordings to pawn shops and the
Okay, I'm
whole
glad you
move.
mentioned the record. Because
Well,
she
there,
said if there's recordings, you need to stop playing in the people's face and release the
I
recordings.
already, I already, I already did it on members only. I really listen. We
Okay, so
can
you
listen.
released it on members only.
Yeah, I sure did. My members know there's recordings. So the recordings are moving the ring around, how much money was offered at the pawn shop, this and that. But the recordings are between content creators. And my thing is I'm trying to be as cool as possible about a whole lot of shit and not roll it out. And here's the thing. No matter how mad she is, she knows the truth. She knows I have all that material and I haven't
Okay,
rolled it
but
out for 3 years. Like, why can't you just say,
why you holding on to that shit? To be
because I
honest,
didn't
why you
want
hold?
to, because I didn't want to attack the woman. Why can't she? All she had to say was, it's not what y'all thought it was. Let's move past that. I'll holler at you. But I did this or he's that. Like, do you know how much turmoil she's caused with my reputation out here to actually chop it up with people? You know what I mean? Like, it's not fair to someone like R and Y to have to live in the shadows of the bullshit. Like, that's just an example. What's your next question,
Okay,
Pizza?
so why would you who? Okay, it's two questions.
Hmm.
Who is the one who idea it was to take the pictures like what you and MU did? Who idea it was to do that?
I was the one that went outside and wanted to take a picture in front of the Lenox Mall sign because I knew
Oh,
people
so
do
Bree
that.
was right.
Yeah, that I was the one that wanted to do that. That's
Okay,
it.
so
And then
did you and MU ever? Okay.
hold on. Did me and MU ever what?
I was gonna say, did you and MU ever have a problem with each other? Because she said there's no problem, so she don't get why you throwing shade at her and stuff. But go ahead.
There was never there was never I never had a problem with that girl or with that woman. I'm sorry, she's not a girl. I never had a problem with that woman. Never. So me saying that there was a recording that was played is throwing shade. I don't know
No,
how
no,
that's
no,
throwing
no, no.
shade.
What they're talking about
Okay.
is the shade of wanting to take the picture. You said that you wanted to take the picture at
Oh,
Lennox.
okay.
And
Okay.
well, the reason why is okay, don't you think that if RY and I talk every single day, don't you think that, in her research, she would say, hey, something I want to do when I consider, coming to see you is what happened? That's what people talk about, right? If you're going to be interested in something and somebody knows that you've been with another person, don't you ask what happened? And when I show her all the proof, play the proof, and all that other stuff, and don't you think if she's upset, she can't do something to shade it back?
I mean, I don't know who upset because why
No,
not? You talking about
no, I'm
Mm.
talking
MU?
MU.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, she did shade it back because she said, "Well, I'm not out here taking pictures to post like MU. I'm out here taking pictures to post like MU. I mean, she said she not out here taking pictures where people are posing like her. She goes and she takes pictures and it's about her. So she felt that it was shade
Well,
that she
well,
did that with the pictures, but she also felt flattered at the same time because in R&Y, you and R&Y wanted to do something that you and her did already, and it's old and done and over it. And she said that y'all need to leave her alone. And why are y'all bringing her name up
no,
in
no,
your
Hold
no,
on.
hold on,
Let's
no, no, no,
okay, go
invitation?
no,
ahead.
no, no. Go ahead, but listen. She made a whole minute and 45 say like a whole 2 minute video of me and her, like of shit, her flying in, us being at the mall, us doing this, me doing that, and rolled that out, right? But when she rolled that out, she had said, like, before the fact that she had an issue. Oh, he was this, he was that. Well, then why make this engagement looking ass video and not tell anybody about it? What's the difference?
Okay, now let me take it a step further for a second, right? So what I don't understand is how MU is acting like I'm the one bringing this up. And correct me if I'm wrong, Envy, when you were doing that members only and you were playing the recording of it, did you or did you not, in the middle of your members only, get a kite that said MU was talking about this on her community wall? She
Yes.
is keyboard thugging it out on her community wall behind something that was being proven in his members only. Why was it being proven? Because Lemon issued a challenge to Envy. Prove that you sent that ring back to MU. Prove that you didn't take drugs to get skinny, and prove that you don't have a colostomy bag. Before that, Envy
Oh
never brought
no.
this up. Yes, that's what I've been saying the whole
You
time.
did all that? You even proved all that? Ooh, child. Go ahead.
Yes, he ain't. Now he didn't prove the whole drug test thing to everybody. I saw it. Everything is negative. He don't have a colostomy bag because you can see a bag, you can smell it, and you can see a cord coming out of his abdomen. Like, come on, like, let's be serious. So the only reason why the ring thing came
Oh, and
up,
I'm not skinny.
right? He's really, when I say this man is fit, this man is fit. Okay, so the whole ring thing came up originally again because Lemon issued a challenge. So that is when Envy went to play these recordings to prove and to clear his name that he sent it back. He put insurance on that ring. It is all on the recording. Period. And then furthermore, what I don't understand is how MU is only focused on this topic, but for some reason she knew what was going on in that members only, but for some reason she don't see that people in this chat was mentioning that ring the whole time. Jay Wilson
Well,
said,
I
watch your
think they
purse.
told her about the picture, and I was about to get to that. Why did y'all
Okay.
show her picture and then show y'all picture? Like y'all was comparing it. That's the question that the people want to know.
Gotcha. And for those that didn't catch that part of this live at the beginning, Envy and I definitely took accountability for that and said that was distasteful. Absolutely. We've already said that. We've already
But
said it.
but but when is somebody gonna ask her why won't you tell the truth? Huh?
Oh,
Because
I'm
my
gonna ask her. What you want me to
yeah,
ask her?
I
Write
want you to
down.
ask.
Tell me what you need me to ask her so I can
No,
let
I
her know
just
what she.
ask her. Okay. Well, ask her if she knows what I have. I have never showed you all what I have. Nothing. Like I showed you the bare minimum to try to clear my name. And if you know everything that I have, whether it be videos, pictures, recordings, and all that, she in her heart of hearts knows 100% I could come out here and make her look ridiculous and clear my name. Why can't I'm not asking her, hey, I really apologize to Envy for everything. And this has been a black cloud on him like since that day. I have to fight for each and every subscriber that comes through here with no support or nothing, just because of rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? So she doesn't have to say,
Okay.
oh, I'm sorry or anything like that. But what I would like from her, so that we don't have to get into the money or anything
But
else that was going on
why
around
bring
here,
this up though? Doing
because
invocation, it
because
seems like there's a motive behind that
there's no
envy.
motive. No, because people won't talk about our vacation without bringing that shit up. Like that's
But ain't nobody
everybody.
bring it up though. Y'all
Yes,
showed the
they.
picture. Y'all showed for what I'm gonna say from what I saw. I didn't see
Mm-hmm.
anybody bring it up. I saw the picture like we did when we was on Lemons of when y'all showed MU and picture with him and MU and then with him with you and RY. So it seemed like y'all put
Actually,
her into the storyline and
no, no,
ODS
no.
said why rehash the bullshit for content.
Jazzy, I don't bring this up. I don't know if y'all understand. I've been asking people to leave this alone for so long. So at this point, I've been pissed off every single time somebody's mentioned it or whatever. Is she so pissed off about a picture? I'm pissed off at being called a thief. I'm pissed off at being called that she was trapped in the house. I'm pissed off about her saying that I got her drugs. I'm pissed off at that. Why don't I get any kind of consideration in this situation? And I didn't. And Jazzy, I didn't talk about quote unquote X to RNY. RNY inquired based on the fact that she wanted to feel comfortable coming to my house. I had to explain what the woman asked me to clear up.
Exactly. And also to clear up another thing, um, Bree said something about sitting
Can
on the
you drop the
same.
link?
Oh yeah, can you drop the link? Um, Bree said something about sitting on the same nasty cum filled couch or something crazy like that.
She said
Um,
she went and pissed behind MU or squat behind MU or something. She didn't
that's
like
what she said. That's what she said. So the thing with that is, that happened in a completely different house. He sold his house, and he's in a completely different one, a completely different house. Now,
Well, she
this
said
whole
she ain't her fault. You behind her leftovers. So,
well, at least I know how to.
Jesus
and
Christ.
she said she's in a healthy relationship and been in a healthy relationship for years.
Wonderful. And
While
and
y'all
listen,
I've
and
over there
always
I
been
hold
having
on, and
babies
healthy.
I
first.
am, And I
living
am
what y'all
so
should have.
happy. I am so happy that she is in a relationship. Baby girl, I hope it goes far. I hope this is the man of your dreams and y'all walk down the aisle
The same
and y'all
one?
stay married. However, let's be very clear. Let's be clear.
ODS said, let him explain his mess, boo. That's not on you.
No.
It's me.
I know it's not on me. I know that. However, I just want to clear up a few things here. She said, well, why am I being brought up? As soon as this came about, as soon as we showed who we were on Lady Nika's, oh, so this is another MU. People were bringing her up. In he and I's private conversations, I brought up MU what? Maybe once, maybe twice at the
You
most.
asked me
Because
to
they don't want to
you
move on. They can't move on from it. It's so fucking
right.
stupid.
Because
It's like it's
I
old.
wanted clarity.
Because
I wanted
R&Y,
clarity.
well, R&Y, one of the things, okay, so R&Y was like, one of the things obviously is going to be overshadowing this. And I was like, what, I don't really want you to have to deal with all that with the MU situation or whatever.
Well,
But that's
somebody said,
exactly,
why did y'all do this? Was this to overshadow NV-Cation?
no,
No, no, and
because
it actually did. Actually,
yeah,
it did overshadow it. I mean, I don't know if people meant it to or
You
not, but
heard that,
it actually
Kelly?
did. So
I
Hold on.
enjoyed
And
that
can I
speech.
say this too? Can I say
I
this
did
right
the
quick
I
too?
highlight of
enjoyed
Nest-Cation was
NV-Cation.
hey,
seeing talent. That was the highlight of Nest-Cation for
I'm gonna
me.
say,
I didn't
I'm
get
gonna
nothing out
say,
of it. But
yeah. I want to hear what you guys have to say about that. I'm gonna say one thing. We shouted out NV-Cation. Like we literally look on my
yeah,
community wall. I said, look on my community wall.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I big up Pumpkin Sutra? I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, that's really cool. I wish we had something like that to go through it in Atlanta. Hopefully y'all can have a good time. Shout out to NV-Cation. I've never said anything bad, competing, nothing of that.
And let me say this too, right? Hold on. Let me say this. From here on out, I'm not having this MU discussion. MU can be mad by herself. I wish her
hmm
nothing but the best. Baby, live your beautiful life. Enjoy your beautiful relationship. I'm not hating on that. I'm not. But you are so mad
she know that
that
damn ring was not no fucking
you are. I
heirloom
don't know if you're
because
I don't know if
she
you're
knows.
live.
She
I don't
knows.
know if
I'm
you're
sick of
sending
her.
messages. I don't know.
Tracy, let it
But
get loud, boo.
but after this very moment right here, I'm not discussing MU. I'm not, because I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I don't have a problem with that girl. I stopped calling her a girl. That woman, I don't have an issue with her.
Mhm.
Period. So I'm no longer going to make this about MU. I said what I said. I feel how I feel. I don't have a problem with her. Now she can go deal with her emotions however she feels the need to. Baby girl, do you.
Can I?
Enjoy
Okay,
Oh,
now
it.
she
can I?
did.
Can I
She
please,
tore
Envy?
the
Can I
fuck
please
off.
cuss out Noble? I'm
She
so
was
fucking
so
sick of him. I
angry.
don't know what to do. Can I cuss
She
out
has every
Noble?
right to be angry.
Do your thing.
Yes, go ahead.
Noble, why in the fuck are you in the chat addressing me, you bastard? I don't fucking talk to you. Okay? And then you talk about, good, I drag back, I got some new drag. Bitch, you ain't got a motherfucking thing to drag. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Oh, so-and-so scab eater. What the fuck are you talking about with your frail motherfucking ass? How
Oh,
many
and if I
times did
can
Lemon need to
piggyback
kick
off of
your ass
that,
down the motherfucking stairs?
ooh,
You
and if
weird
I can
ass
Oh,
piggyback
bitch.
off of that,
You
Noble had the
sickle cell
unmitigated gall.
bastard. Oh,
Mobile
go
had the
ahead.
unmitigated gall to sit in the chat and say, "Oh, I was giving Tulsa vibes." That says a lot considering how you exchange phone numbers with Tulsa.
Exactly, Noble. And we all know your motherfucking ass is frail. One side of your fucking body is smaller than the other. Stop. Stop fucking playing with me because I would drag the fuck out you. Okay? I don't know who you think you fucking talking to. I asked why the fuck was you as a man asking about Envy's peen size. I didn't know. I found it to be weird. It was strange. So let it be how it
Not only
be. But
weird,
leave me
but
the fuck
not
alone,
only
bastard,
weird,
because
but
I would do a
wasn't he
whole live
also
on your
over there?
motherfucking ass. Go
But
ahead. I'm
wasn't he
sorry.
also over there at Lemons and angled that camera down to his crotch and grabbed it? Stop playing with me.
Yeah. Ugh. Just nasty with your frail motherfucking ass. When you get a real job and a real apartment, not a room, bitch, you can come and try and drag me. Other than that, you can't drag a motherfucking thing. To go live about that, you frail bastard.
Hmm.
And MU,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can.
give a fuck what you say about no motherfucking ring, bitch. The ring is gone, ho. How long has it been? You ain't in that goddamn much shock and distress. Shut the fuck up and sit your motherfucking ass down and stay up under Don Cato's slanging dick with everybody else, bitch. Stay up under him and him beating your motherfucking ass, you dumb bitch. Moving right
Now,
along.
Tracy.
Thank
Now,
you,
Tracy.
and thank you.
Oh, that's
Thank
what you
you,
came up here to say. Oh,
RNY.
No,
okay.
hold on. Hey,
That's it. I
Now,
just came up
Tracy.
to
now,
drag.
hey. Now, did you have any other assessments about the whole Cation thing?
Oh, I'm excited. I love y'all. I'm so
I knew you was
excited.
gonna
This
say
was the
that.
best. This was the best. It made my, I didn't even, when
Okay.
nobody else was there, I was like, that's all we need. We don't need
Oh,
nobody else. I said,
and what
that's
did you
it
think
right
about
there.
the content?
I loved it. The content was contenty, baby. Y'all showed us, and it was genuine fun. Like you can tell, y'all genuinely liked each other. Y'all both had smiles, and y'all were just like going with the flow. It was just amazing. I really loved it. So I don't care what people, the people that are haters are gonna put people up on pedestals. Oh, I thought you were like this. I thought you were like that. Get the fuck over it, because your ass won't get on camera. That's the main thing. They can say what you look like, but their ass won't get on camera. So fuck them. I'm happy for y'all. Hey.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
said she didn't
Tracy.
get that ring, and y'all need to stop fucking lying about that
Oh my
damn
Fuck
God.
ring.
you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Okay? Bitch, if
Tracy.
you ain't got a motherfucking ring,
No,
you ain't gonna get
Tracy,
one by
be
now, bitch.
nice.
Go
Be
report it to
nice,
the fucking
Tracy.
police, you dumb hoe.
You
I thought
gotta,
you said you had a receipt.
please.
I thought she said she had the paperwork. The bitch ain't produced now paperwork because a
Oh,
goddamn ring was
Lord.
a fraud, bitch. Ain't no fucking heirloom, you lying ass hoe. And I'm dropping down. Thank y'all.
Hold on, Tracy. Hold on, right quick,
Uh-huh.
because I did kind of cut you off when you were talking about the different Cations, and I just wanted you to kind of finish that up.
The different
Messy.
Cation. Let me think. Oh, the Cations were good. Okay, y'all's Cation to me was the best. I really like y'all's Cation. Now Ness's, the highlight of that was when was Ness the first day when she was looking fire. Okay, the first day that was a
Yes, Ness
highlight,
was
and
pretty.
then showing
Hey,
talent, and
Charlotte.
then baby Shakim brought it. Baby Shakim was in his Western wear. He brought it. I thought he was coming straight from Texas. Okay, I was
Looking
like,
like a sweaty goat.
yes, I
I
loved
did
it.
love that cowboy hat. I'm a Texan, so
Uh-huh.
I loved
So
it.
everybody had something to give on their cation. I loved it. But to me, by far, y'all's was the best because it shocked everybody the most. It was just like jaw dropping. And it
And we're
just is
glad
what
that
I can't
yeah.
wait to see the other content. Did y'all
More like
drop any
Oh
more
yeah.
content
disappointed.
yet?
No, we got a bunch of content. We got a bunch of content. We just
Okay,
didn't
now
want
y'all
to,
don't have to answer it if y'all don't want to, but me in the chat want to know, did y'all have sex? Was it great?
Who cares?
Okay. Okay,
Oh
that's it.
God.
Okay, that's it, you guys. I'll be in the chat.
Bye,
Okay, thanks.
Tracy.
Hey,
Yeah,
everybody.
you
I need some
Hey,
Kama
when
Sutra
you
uppity.
see that
lesson.
all these people is ignoring you, why are you still that though? He ain't bringing you up for a reason.
Now, PC, you know that's rude as hell to talk when you see me on the pavement. I just got here.
I was up here first. The fuck up here.
Damn. See how she be trying to steal my shine?
Damn,
This is why we
uppity.
be beefing. This is always why we be
I'm up
beefing.
here. I could
She
have
is
sworn
so
I was
jealous of me.
talking
I'm
and he
telling you
brought you
guys.
up there. Now you know you lying. Now you know you lying.
No,
Go
it's damn
ahead.
true.
Go
What
ahead.
Queen Tixie, you drop why Queen Tixie dropped down? No, I saw the title and I heard y'all needed some Kama Sutra lessons.
Oh, you can offer lessons.
Yes, yes. You
Okay.
trying to get 1K a week or not? You trying to get
Oh,
1K a week or not?
I could use an extra 1K a week on top of the many Ks a week I get. Okay.
Nah,
Yes.
I'm
So where
playing with
these
you.
lessons being offered at?
Finally,
Well, you
Envy,
know
you
what?
up on these comments. Go ahead, Uppity. I'm sorry.
Yeah. See, I told y'all she can't help herself.
That was the first time. That was the first time. Now she stay cutting everybody off, bitch. But I'm gonna go mute.
Where these lessons
Yeah,
being
1K
offered at,
is a bad
uppity?
boo. It is a bad. It was a joke. Y'all need to calm down. I know y'all jealous of my 1K, but it really isn't much. I live in New York City. It's not a bag. Hit the cash
Mm-hmm.
app. But nah, I just came up here to say hi real quick. I gotta
I
finish
appreciate
doing
that.
this girl
Oh,
here.
uppity. Before I
Yes.
let you go, I just wanted to say to you directly, over on Lemons, thank you for that conversation. You were asking really, really good questions, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for that because you were asking questions that a lot of people may not have even thought to ask. So that was really good.
I appreciate you for noticing that because I just want to see where your head was at, especially when you
Yes.
mentioned the 1% thing. I was like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
You must have had some good deeds
I'll
to
be
deal with
back.
that.
Woo!
But anyway,
All right, Pizza.
but yeah,
Well,
I
thank
just
you for
came up here to
coming.
show some support real quick. And I hope you
I
guys enjoy
appreciate it.
your vacation. And we
Yes, we
appreciate the new
will.
B sector couple. Thank you for the content. I will be
You
discussing this
welcome.
All
when I get
right,
some free
I,
uppity.
time. Later, you guys
I
have a
know you
beautiful
will,
day.
Uppity.
Oh yeah,
Bye.
you definitely
Okay.
will. God damn. Yeah, shout out to everybody. See, look, right? So the strict agenda is
Mm-hmm.
boring to me. We actually we were gonna have that day one, day two, day three.
Yeah,
But listen, when we got to we just got off the damn highway, drove around, and said, "Let's do this, let's see this,
literally,
let's stop there." Let's. It
literally.
was what it was. Let me answer some questions. Hey, Envy and RY, do you think posting old pics of you followed by new ones with RY may have planted a seed,
Mm.
which is why subscribers started bringing her up? Stormy, I get it. I get it. But subscribers have brought me into this bad guy, horrible person for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if I do something shady, it's so simple. MU knows what I have. MU knows that I could have gone crazy. I could have like aired. Come on. I could have done what I needed to do to not be the bad guy. So a little slick shade like that, I do that to everybody personally.
Mm-hmm.
I would listen. Everybody on here could probably tell you I am a troll, and I will slick shade the shit out of you. If you crack the door, I'll open that bitch.
Now, also, Stormy, to kind of give a more political answer for that, earlier in the live, we did kind of discuss that. And both Envy and I definitely did say that was distasteful. It was not palatable at all. And we took accountability for that. Absolutely. So I definitely appreciate that question. And we did discuss that.
Yes. And just for the new people coming in or whatever the case may be, we definitely think that was distasteful. Yeah. I mean, I'm not even going to relate it to what happened to me with her or anything else like that. It was distasteful. No, yeah,
All
that
right.
we get that. Yeah, the ding when somebody comes
Okay.
backstage. You said she was smoking meth in your guest room. Thank God you ain't going crazy.
Hold on, and let me address something else too. He said he has a lot of things on her and all this other kind of stuff, and I did say I wasn't going to talk about that, but I'm gonna make this last point, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I don't know. The only things I really know about this is what the recordings that he displayed on members only. That's it. That's all. I don't know anything about nothing else because, quite honestly, the intricate details of all of that, it really ain't my business. But I did hear about the whole UPS and shipping thing and pawning it because of a members only, and that's all I knew. I didn't ask about nothing else.
Some of these people are obsessed with Ness. This is Envy and RNY Live.
Mm-hmm.
Facts remain. Ness is outside of you hoes, inside watching. Hey, fam, and I'm appreciate
Mm-hmm.
fam. I appreciate that you saying. What are you looking for? You dropped something.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, fam, I do appreciate that. The reason why is because we are not trying to create something that the internet. We're not trying to create something that is foreshadowing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have not said anything about NV-Cation. We haven't, people put stuff on their community wall or whatever. What'd you drop?
I got it.
Okay. Oh, your
Mm-hmm.
AirPod. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my. Okay. Tracy's bad.
Okay, this is for fam. Fam, you dog face bitch. Nobody is saying anything, bitch. You need to take the bad with the good. It was not the fucking bomb, hoe. Shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, and get you a motherfucking channel, hoe. If you want to take something over, we gave our critiquing on it, bitch. Whether you like it or not, hoe, shut the fuck up and sit your raggedy ass down. You old, ignorant ass bitch. Ain't nobody thinking about you. Don't nobody need you as a goddamn guard dog, hoe. Okay, thank y'all. I had to get that out of my system. I'm down again. Thanks,
Okay,
y'all.
Tracy. We'll be here. Why people think someone obsessed with Ness? She happy people talking about her. Listen, I don't see it. I literally don't see it. Like, where's the timestamp? Where's the clip? Where's the whatever that we cared? And I know what you're saying, people. I know you're not saying directly us, but I really want people to understand we were not, oh, let's go here, let's go there, let's go here, let's go there. Look what happened when we said that it was 50 Shades, okay? Like the people created the narrative. When we said 50 Shades of Halloween, all of a sudden there was a pumpkin sutra. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a carbon copy. We went to the nightclub. We went to the nightclubs and we were doing our Atlanta thing. And shout out to them for going to the nightclubs and doing their Seattle thing. But there are a lot of things that are related. Not necessarily thinking that somebody's stealing each other's ideas or anything like that. But we are all good with what everybody did. This is content. I hope. I mean, we're sitting here talking about it, right, in front of 430 people. I love Trees Cakes. Da, da, da. What do we got? What do we got? But fam, yeah, I wanted to say, yeah, fam, we're good. We're good. We don't have any. Now I know that Ness went on and said that she's going to be dragging R&Y, right? Okay, so I don't quite understand that. I don't know where that's coming from at all whatsoever, because we've literally done nothing other than support. And it's funny to me. I got pushed off my square when I was going to come tell my personal story to support the fact that she's a good mother, which is, I mean, that just compounds everything for me. It's crazy. Go ahead, Uppity. What's up?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was in your class and I heard you talking about the investigation thing. I don't know if, because if anything, I don't know if RY consciously or subconsciously did this, but you had every right because y'all blew that out the water. Y'all knew revealed the fact that y'all was willing to be on camera and we could see how y'all interact with each other and make our own assessments, whether they be true or not. It's up to us. Y'all only y'all two know the truth at the end of the day. But y'all giving us content. We could talk about y'all body languages. Nobody want to see no meetup where there's actually no camera showing and all these controlled angles. If you that scared, don't freaking meet up. And on top of that, y'all didn't need the B sector funding to do it. So we appreciate content creators that give us something back without us having to reach out our pocket, because you can't afford to do nothing by yourself. So what's the point of having all these TCs meet up if all we get to do is hear them in the background? We don't give a fuck about that shit. It was boring, just like the last vacation. So ain't nobody talking about her.
Right.
It's probably her on another page
Right.
jealous of y'all
Now,
shine
now
because y'all blew
let
that
me.
bitch out the water as y'all should.
And Uppity, let me ask you this, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm cool with people going to do their thing, going to the club, having a good time, going to Pumpkin Sutra. I don't down them for anything that they did, but this is almost a romantic comedy type situation. When you see the damn the all the rest of the content, we've been laughing for 4 days.
Nonstop.
Yeah,
Literally nonstop.
hey, like my chest hurts. How many times?
Showing y'all, and y'all confident in yourselves and y'all love for, or y'all like for each other, whatever case it be. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, when people do a meetup, we want to see it. We don't want no narration. We don't want no special angles. We want to see it. And if you ain't gonna show us, just tell your subby you basically begging them for free vacations in your own city, because that's all they doing. But we don't care. And the reason why nobody was thinking about her is because y'all came as it was a bunch of stuff, the Halloween drama. So we wasn't thinking about them. And she's probably in a troll page right now. And that's what she get. It's called karma. You try to play this lady, and on top of it, like I said, it's funded out your own fucking pocket. So when people be talking big shit about other people's money, it don't really count. And you ain't willing to show the camera. You don't want to show this and show that. You're boring. So we want to see,
Now,
if you're gonna meet up, we want to see it. If you're not gonna show it,
right.
keep it to your goddamn self.
But
We
let,
don't
let me
care.
clarify
But
something. Let me clarify something right quick about this whole
okay.
Nest dragging me thing. Um, when I heard her say that, she wasn't saying it though. This how I took it. She wasn't saying it in the way of, oh, F that B, I'm getting ready to drag her. No, 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 no. It sounded like she was coming from a place of, this is content, this is what we're going to talk about. But then she did a vertical live and she said something that I thought was funny. I dropped down in the chat and I put laughing emojis. And I'm assuming what she was going to drag me about, she kind of addressed it there when I dropped that in her vertical live. I could be wrong, but that's how I took it. So I don't think it was a whole, I'm getting ready to skull drag you and I'm getting ready to like completely disrespect you. I don't think that's what it was.
Okay,
Well, I don't know
Jessica.
what watching her because she's boring. But I've been trying to keep up with y'all. I seen he was like, see, I ran over here because I know y'all
Yeah.
will have that camera at any point in time. Y'all gonna get some type of conversation. Y'all are willing to, and
Hmm.
take personal, as long as the questions are not disrespectful. You're not paranoid and stuff like that. So that's the things what I look forward to, and I think that's why more people are
Right.
interested in y'all
And we were okay.
vacation versus
Yeah.
anybody else. Yeah.
Well, we were okay, Uppity. We took the risk, right? We were okay with showing our interaction. right? Like what if we didn't turn on the camera when we found out the club was going to be amazing. We didn't turn on the camera when we found out that the restaurant was going to be amazing. We just took a chance. You know what I mean? We took people on the ride with us and press play, and whatever could have happened happened. We wanted people to see our organic just gathering. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no
Yes,
trolling. The only
and
trolling
that's
was a
what we
little bit
like.
of dumb shit. Huh?
And that's what we liked about your situation. It was organic. It was like we got to make our own narratives. We didn't got to see like the camera
Right.
so tight. It's like you're not even in your own personal space. You know what I'm saying? So like it is what it is. Especially if you're
I
supposed to be
appreciate
in
it.
upscale restaurant. I'm pretty sure anybody about to just run in and do anything to you. Especially but like I just said,
Right.
don't even worry about it. It's more than likely her weird ass and troll pages because y'all did the damn thing. Ain't nobody talking about that bullshit she had going on. But you guys, y'all about to be the new couple. Everybody want to know about. So I'm getting that. I just heard that, and I just had to say that. Yeah, but I
I
haven't really been
appreciate
keeping up with
that.
her unless somebody say something interesting happened. Then I'll go peep it.
Hmm.
But lady, you guys, y'all enjoy yourselves. I'll be in your
All right.
cloud.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, uppity.
Now
What the
go
hell?
back to Jessica's comment.
Oh, Jessica.
Jessica asks Cole, I'm curious to know what you did because Cole was in this chat.
oh, and I'll talk to you after. Trust me.
Mm.
I'll follow it up. Let me let RY do. let me
Can Cole
let
hit the link?
RY do her thing, and
Can Cole hit the
obviously I'll
link?
follow that right up. Huh?
Can Cole hit the link?
Go ahead.
No, I said, can he hit the link and get you?
No,
Okay. Oh, okay.
fuck
Well,
'em.
oh. Code, if you still in here, I would suggest that you read all back to the beginning because I am highly disappointed with you. I am so pissed off with you. It makes no sense. Because what you said was deplorable. It was sick. It was disgusting. Don't you ever in your mother effing life say some shit like that to anybody. That was sick. And then I guess you tried to smooth it over by scheduling a live for in the morning, tell us something I messed up. But yeah, you did. You really, really did. Jay Don, I said, hold on. I see it. He stepped away. I don't know how to bring nobody up. I don't know how to do that. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I just hit. Okay, hold on. I think I'm doing this. Hold on. Jay Don.
Hi,
Yeah,
hello.
I
How
did
in the
it.
hell are
Hey,
you?
Jay Don. How praise the Lord. How in the
I'm
hell are you?
I'm doing swell. Thank you for asking.
One.
I'm trying
Mm-hmm.
to get the timeline right. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when you was getting doxxed down at the Patreon, was y'all in communication then?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because when I found out you had got down at the Patreon, I had hit up
Mm-hmm.
Code and I hit up Demon Soul to tell you. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
I had to hit up Envy, but y'all wasn't talking yet. So okay.
Right. No,
Okay.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
And
So how was your Atlanta experience?
what's crazy is Code didn't even tell me.
Oh, he
But
didn't.
mm-mm, nope.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit up Code and Demon Soul because I had my laser focus over there at that
Yeah,
Patreon.
Demon
I was
Soul was the
talking
one
to
that
you.
Timo was the one that came and told me.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you've been having a good experience so far?
Absolutely. I can't see how y'all live here. I kept telling MV, why is it so crowded? It's people
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. But no, it was cool though.
It,
It was really, really cool. I can't complain.
what but y'all was in Buckhead, so that's another thing. Over there by Lennox Mall, it's always
Yep.
packed. Hard to
Well,
find
we
parking and
did.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
We did go to Lindbergh Station. We went to West Midtown. We went to Atlantic Station. We went
Yeah.
everywhere. But
I
you
saw
know,
the Google building.
yeah, the Google building. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Claremont Road where the Claremont Lounge is at. She was talking about that was really packed, which it is. I had to grab her probably
Yeah.
15 times to say don't get hit by a
Yeah.
car.
Like it was child trying to cross that street in heels, which is another reason why I don't know why somebody said people that was over here on MV's panel were prostitutes, but at least in order to be a prostitute, you got to get up and walk out your house. So I can't be no prostitute because I was getting ready to bust my tail trying to cross that street in my heels. So cut it out.
BBW.
So how much longer you gonna be down?
I'm actually leaving tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, the
Yeah.
next time you come, Envy needs to take you to Little Five Point. It's cute over there
He
too.
Oh,
You
mentioned
can just
that.
walk around.
Didn't you mention that? Yeah, Envy definitely mentioned that before. And I was just like, okay, cool. We don't have to do it all like this one trip. So that is definitely.
Yeah, we were gonna do filth. Down there, we were gonna do filthy wealth. We were gonna go to all the consignments. Absolutely. We just didn't have time to fit that in because little 5 points. You go from store to store to store to store. We had a lot planned. We have a lot of content recorded. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I wish we would have gone to little 5 points. Down there at the little, little music halls and stuff like that. That would have been cool as hell. But
Hmm.
yeah, we got
Yeah, and then
time.
you can stop at Artist Garden and get a juice since she a vegan and everything.
Yes, we got to go there next time.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
vegan thing threw me off a little bit at the beginning, but hey, she cooked
No,
me a brisket.
let me listen. So I didn't know that this Kip person had a restaurant here, and so he was just like, "Envy, y'all should come through or whatever." He says to me, "Well, maybe you can take your vegan shit and have them cook it." And when I tell you that was the funniest thing because he doesn't, he's not vegan, so he really don't understand how it go. So I said, "Well, can we go to
Right.
Slutty Vegan?" He said, "Absolutely not." So that's where the
I
whole
wanted y'all to
what?
go to
I didn't
Slutty
say
Vegan.
I didn't say absolutely not. I
Yes,
said
you.
I said no. I said you could take your vegan shit and he could probably cook it
No,
for
no.
you.
I asked you if we can go to Slutty Vegan, and you said absolutely
Oh,
not.
that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and see, so no, no, no,
yeah.
no. Jessica,
Jessica, I
I
wonder
wonder
how
why
my
my name
name
is
Yeah,
is
so.
attached to this stuff. Oh, okay.
Gip does
So
have his taco shop out here. Lady Law was telling me about it, and he had been telling me to go over there, but I ain't even went over there yet. And I live here, but I heard it's
yes,
good.
Gip. You're right, Molly. Gip. Okay, so how you put your name binary, you put your own name in it. Yeah, I'm pressing the gas, and I already told you on my community wall. Y'all go read my community wall about binary. I was very, very serious about
Mhm.
everything that I said. And I'll lay it out for you. She's grabbing the mic like she got something to
I
say.
do.
But
Binary, the nerve of you to sit here and ask how you wonder. I wonder how my name is attached to all this stuff. Are you kidding me? Did you not? Did you not sit your biracial ass over there and say that my cooch has an open sign on it?
the sign that says,
Always open to something like that? Really? So you don't know how the fuck your name got tied up in this? Are you motherfucking kidding me right now? And then you said, "Oh, I just had so many expectations. You're a Christian, but you're online drinking." But once again, your biracial ass sat the fuck up over there at Lemons and said, "Oh, well, I'm lit off this Cali red." So it's a difference because it's wine because Jesus turned water into wine. Are you fucking kidding me? That was super judgmental and so motherfucking unnecessary that it was sick. I did not, under any circumstances, appreciate that bullshit. And then Sassy checked your ass about it. And then you seemed like you didn't want to take accountability for it. You seemed like it was motherfucking okay to say, which it was not. I have never once said anything about your penis because I don't give a fuck. I don't. Never once had a motherfucking conversation with you that even led to something like that. And so Sassy was right. I'm supposed to be your homegirl, but yet you say some nasty, foul, vulgar ass shit like that. That shit right there, that is a boundary that once you cross, I can't come back from. So that's how your name got wrapped up in it since you seemed like you didn't know.
in binary, I don't think you know. I really don't think that you understand. I know you were in Lemons talking about doxing and all this other shit in the chat and whatever. I'm serious. Like I'm literally not trolling or nothing like that. I couldn't believe what I heard out of your mouth when you're running around here. See, that's predatory behavior. Like you were touching those two ladies unwanted over at that park, and when you cheated on your wife and all that shit, bruh. I'm mashing the gas. Like you think this is? Trust me. With binary. I'm mashing the gas,
And binary,
and
and then
it's
you said my titties were sitting on his head. Like, bro, that is so far out of pocket for you to say. And then you try to smooth it over with a title. So am I gonna be over there in the morning to listen? Probably not, because it's 5 something in the morning. But I will catch that replay to see what you say.
yeah. So yeah, you already saw what I put on my community wall. Back chat, do your thing. Trolls, do your thing. I'm not stopping anybody from doing a fuck thing, binary. I saved you last time. Saved everything. Ask Diva to motherfucking please leave this man alone. And everybody left me sitting by myself on the goddamn platform. Who left us? Who left us, binary? Who left me sitting on the platform? Ghetto left. Resto left. Malik left. And my dumb ass is sitting up there talking about, oh no, hell no, don't go that far, Diva. You know, this and that, whoop de whoop. Even went to even went to her channel to ask for town. I see you back there. I got you. But even went to her channel talking about it's not that serious. Chill out. You're writing articles and putting it and blasting this man or whatever the case may be. But now I see why she was passionate about it. You're not getting out of this.
And another thing, binary, you said something about, oh, RY, thank you. I don't know if it was in relation to maybe you felt like I was doxing you, because from what I heard, there was some troll page that popped up in there with a name that you know. That ain't got shit to motherfucking do with me. I don't know where the fuck that troll page come from. So do not ever, ever, ever try to correlate or attach me to that shit.
And we're going to make sure, binary, that those women you were touching don't have any further statements or
Well,
complaints or concerns. But go ahead, talent.
hey, look, I just thought of something. I was quasi dating someone earlier in the year, at the end of last year, and they're MAGA. You know, I didn't realize that they were seriously MAGA until, just really connecting with them on a different level. And I'm just curious because eventually, because of their views and what's happening to our community, I had to cut things off. Because
Absolutely.
that type of back and forth, it can, initially it can be fun and debating, but then what's at stake here is so serious. I didn't have time for it. Since you two don't see eye to eye, and I don't think in regards to your politics, do you see
Mm-hmm.
that as a possible issue going down the road based on where we're headed?
Um, I'm gonna have to say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to, yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say no, and that's because no matter who is it. Okay, so for instance, right now we know who is currently in office right now, right?
Right.
So just because I may not agree with what he does doesn't mean that whatever policies he has getting ready to roll out that could affect everybody. I mean, it doesn't change anything. And then there are also some people that support him that don't agree with some of the things that he's getting ready to roll out or some of the policies that he's talking about implementing. So I don't think that it's something to discuss, but it's not a deal breaker, if that makes sense.
Mm. Yeah, that's interesting, and I'm glad because I don't, and you're new into this, so, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see as things progress and things get
Okay.
progressively worse in terms of the political climate and
Mm-hmm.
everything. Because with me, there was some things happening that the fun banter about, well,
Mm-hmm.
your side is this, your side, all of that went out the window.
Mm-hmm.
You either get on board and this is happening to my community, or
Right.
I'm not trying to convince you any longer. And I just that disconnect for me was insurmountable. But I'm just curious, and I really want to watch that closely with you. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and
Okay.
obviously I'm not wishing anything bad, but I just
Right.
know for me that was like the kind of tipping point where I just couldn't do it any longer.
Now,
But I want to
when
watch.
you say my community, what exactly do you mean? Do you mean the black community or?
Yeah, specifically the
Okay.
black.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
and
what is your stance? So what is your stance on that if the person is biracial?
well, I see. This isn't a knock to you, Envy, but what's happening to us that is clear to most, well, some of us. You can't really, I understand there's all of
Mm-hmm.
this political debate is fun, but it's
Mm-hmm.
serious now. And you have to choose a side and you have to choose the right side. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're not playing on the same team as me, you know, what are we
I
really
definitely
doing?
get it.
And for you, because I know you're real big on and dating with a purpose, dating with intention,
Mm-hmm.
and so I know in terms of long term dating with an intention, that would probably be something that you two would have to get better aligned
Yeah,
on. And I
Absolutely.
don't, yeah, and I don't see you becoming a MAGA. I just don't see that
Right.
happening. I don't even see how Envy is still hanging on to that. But uh, it's curious. I know no one else is concerned about this with me. I'm the only
Well, no,
weirdo.
Uppity, believe it
But
or not, Uppity asked that same question. So there's a
oh,
couple of
see
people that
there.
asked about,
Oh, see,
yes. So
right.
there's a
see.
couple of
Well,
people that
well,
asked
and
about it.
we explained it right. And the best thing I can tell you is priorities. Her and I spend more time talking about spirituality, God, and religion, which is over what happens in society if you truly believe if you
Hmm.
truly
Because there's
believe.
a scripture that talks about how the government will sit heavy on his shoulders. So we
Hmm.
definitely, yeah, we definitely have these type of discussions. So that was actually a really good observation to both you and Uppity. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, brilliant minds think alike. You know what it is, Uppity. Hey, look, again, this is the last time I'm clicking the link today. I'm so fascinated by you two.
Thank
I'm in
you.
the chat listening later.
That's
Thank
what's
you.
up. Um, and binary. Uh, I see people in here. I see people in here, right? And Honey Love, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Glad you're here in the building. Binary, the fact that he thinks it's funny.
Yeah, see, I
No. The fact that he thinks it's funny. Okay, cool. No problem. If you look at the Mo3 sector and you look at the content creators in Arizona, in the Arizona and Vegas sector, okay. All
mm-mm.
right, cool. You think it's funny. Like I don't do all that. If I tell you there's a serious issue from a man and you're laughing. Like literally you're laughing at the fact that RY, who you said is your home girl, that you talked about that she's got a sign. That you touch women unwanted. You're already a predator, okay? And then when you go after talking about signs on people's coochies and all this and all that, you're still a predator. So there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the world, especially somebody like me, that ain't gonna let predatory behavior slide, bruh. So if you think it's funny, yeah, okay. It's gonna be real fucking funny. Look at him. Oh, so now you're gonna have people pull up? No, not at all. Binary. It's a woman. I'm not gonna have anybody pull up. Her sister's the judge in your county. I don't have to have anybody pull up. Binary. I'm not saying that. What I'm gonna do though is use my resources 100%. It's not funny. It's really not funny. Like it ain't no pull up.
No
I
binary.
don't do no fake ass pull. If you were here, I'd spit in your face and pistol
Oh,
whip you.
oh,
But yeah, I'm not pulling up
yikes.
to a fuck thing. But binary, I'm gonna do everything in my power to yeah. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get you up out of here.
Yeah, binary. I did not like that. That was too damn far. And then you sat there and act like you didn't want to take accountability when Sassy brought it up. Like that wasn't cool. And then you told a chick who told you that she had 5 kids. Then you say, ain't nothing wrong. We're having 5 children. But then you just before that, you said my cooch had an always open sign. Are you okay? I was willing. I get what's going on. It's so good. Ain't nothing going on. See, cause binary, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it hot with you. I'm gonna keep it real funky with you. Okay. I was willing to let that go after I cussed you out. I was gonna let it go, but you kept talking. And then when you said my titties was my titties was sitting on Envy head, he heard his name, and that's when he went slam off. He was really gonna go off on you because of what you said about me. I said no, that's the homie. I'ma check him. I That's exactly what I swear to God. I said I was gonna check him, and I was gonna let it go after that. I wasn't gonna rock with you like that, but I was gonna let it go. But when you mentioned him and he heard his name, that's when he got fired up. So
You know what?
everything coming down the pipeline, that's because you got under his skin. I was gonna cuss you the fuck out and leave it alone.
You know what though? Everybody in the building and everybody that's going to come in the building, go ahead and subscribe, set your notifications, hit that bell, and set it to all because I'm going live. Like I'm going live until he's the fuck up out of here. Okay, that's it. Fuck him. So binary, you might have bit off a little bit more than you could chew. Trust me. Hey, but it is what it is. Run around, laugh about it, do whatever. Laugh about it, do your thing or whatever, but you're not a man. Your blackness was taken, your blackness is taken away from you every time you walk in the front door of your house. Fall back. Because go ahead, y'all. As I said, hey, the back chat people, the trolls, the whoever, as long as you don't threat, there's only two rules, God damn it. Number one, no threats. And number two, don't talk about this man's career. Other than that, hey, don't have nothing to do with me. And you were crying about somebody dropping in. You were crying about somebody dropping in Lemon's chat and doing this and that, with a certain name. I don't do nothing, Binary. I don't do a goddamn thing. I talk about something. I put something on my community wall. I put in my work on this motherfucking app, bruh. Like people pop out. I don't know why they pop out. Shit. Half of them I don't even know. But bruh, yeah, you and to laugh at this shit. Oh yeah, okay.
And
Yeah.
binary,
You're done.
it pains me to say this. It do. But people were saying this whole time, people have always been saying since you came here that you don't like black women. Oh. And I'm about to admit that they was right. I like to see the good in everybody until you cross me. And you, buddy, you cross me. No. I can't come back from that. And I'm starting to see that they are right. I'm really starting to see that. Because when have you ever came at a non-black woman yeah, we got non-black women in here. When have you ever came at a non-black woman in the sector the same way you be coming after these black women? When? I haven't seen it. I haven't. So one can only believe that these people are telling the truth. Because for me to be your homegirl, your fave, like you say, you felt comfortable enough to sit on a panel and say that disgusting foul ass shit. And you sat there while those people were laughing and you never once tried to check it and say, no, I ain't mean it like that. No. You acted like what the fuck you said, like you was justified in it. Are you okay? I don't think you are. So I'm starting to believe that these people are right, that you don't like black women. Because I have never seen you come at a non-black woman in this sector that way. Never. I don't want to hear about the Umar sector because I don't know nothing about Umar, Kumar, or Lumar. Baby, y'all can have that. I'm talking about where I am rooted. Absolutely not. I want to know how he acts Asian and then want to listen. I'm not talking about that man culture because he can't help how he was born. He can't help that his parents, he came from two different races. I ain't got nothing to do with that. What I can speak to is the fact that these people are right and you do not like black women. For you to say that, do you say stuff like that to your Asian wife? Because for you, and I'll repeat this part, for you to say something like that to a woman online that you do not know, lets me know that you possibly feel that way about your wife that you sleep with every night. Because it was too easy for you to say that to somebody you don't know. So one can only imagine how you really feel about your spouse. I don't know in what fucking country you think that shit is motherfucking cute in, but over here, I don't play that shit. Like I said, I was willing to let this shit go after I cussed you the dog fuck out. But you mentioned somebody else's name and he didn't like that. I tried to calm him down, but that ain't work. So what's the rule over here? You can't tell somebody how to fight. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
What this fuck nigga say? You say you didn't have on no draws to all of us. Hey, listen, binary. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Let's say I go with that statement right there. You say you didn't have no draws on to all of us. That's not for you to respond to.
Furthermore, if that statement alone made you say that my cooch has an open sign, I bet you won't say that same thing to Tracy, because Tracy always sing that she ain't got no panties on. Now let me see you fire up a motherfucking live and say that shit to Tracy and see what the fuck she gotta say.
Oh my God, I gotta Envy is doing this shit for content. Okay, look, forget about the dumb shit. Some people just okay. So let me say something. Okay, ATL Gail. Let's say that you do know I call myself a clout chaser, right? You do know I'm in Manosphere, prison sector, Mo 3 sector, beef sector, and I call myself a clout chaser, right? And you don't even know what I do for a living. I don't have to make content on Man Code Television, I promise you. But let's say that I agree with you. Let's say that you say I need to make content, I need to clout chase, or whatever the case may be. We're content creators. Like I don't like, why can't you content creators? Yeah, I'm trying to make content. Okay. Are you entertained? Are you in here typing? How you doing? Anyway, moving right along. Tracy ain't repping Jesus like you RY, us RY. Wow.
But
No, you ain't
binary,
either, fuck nigga.
binary, let's not go that route. Okay? Because Tracy has said several times that she came up in church and she talks about it. But let's not put the focus on her. Bruh, you said, how am I speaking about Jesus and I'm a Christian, but I'm online drinking? Nigga, did you not sit your fuck ass over there and say you was lit off a motherfucking Cali Red? Is that not alcohol? Is that not? Is that not? Binary, were you not the one that came out and said that you used to be a pastor? Really? So are we really about to point fingers right now? Because you know the Bible, don't you? Let he that is without sin cast the first stone. So you got stones to throw now? Let's
And,
not.
and I'm pretty sure, does Jesus like predators?
Well, believe it or not, I believe Jesus had one a part of his disciples. Jesus also had dinner with the taxpayer. Jesus also went into the temple and flipped over tables because he didn't like what he was seeing in there. So let's not do that binary. You know the Bible just like I do. So the nerve of you, of all people, the nerve of you to try to put me on a pedestal when we all have sinned and fallen short. Don't you know about that?
ATL Gale, flashing jelly and all the other shit. Look at the theme. Okay, can you put two and two together? You know a lot of stuff that we did, put up House of Cards and all that other shit, right? Did you see the theme? Did you see that people called it a quote unquote orgy party and this and that? We were basically we were basically undershadowing that. Okay, look at the goddamn look. What did everybody call our shit? Jay Wilson, everybody else, and then Ness went to Pumpkin Suture. Shout out to Pumpkin Suture. But look, what does this not understand? 50 Shades of Halloween. Okay, why come on now? And if I show, okay, let's put this in perspective with an analogy, right? Let's just say this isn't us. I'm just putting something out there just so that y'all can bring it together. Let's say that a couple goes into a sex shop, right? And let's say that that couple gets whatever they get. They get their items and they come out. Does that mean that everybody in the parking lot is supposed to walk up to that individual's partner and say, you got a sign down there that says always open? Are you going to do that at a sex shop to a couple? Like, let's not do that dumbass shit.
Now, ATL girl, I actually, I really, really like you. So I appreciate this comment, but I have to bring it full circle. You said hold on. Exactly. And came right here flashing, blah, blah, blah. Anybody can respond to that. If you're putting it on YouTube, y'all sound dumb. If it had been done by any other man, y'all wouldn't have said anything. Okay, so 2 points to that. Actually, that is one boundary that I do not cross. Ask Noble. I cussed him out. Don't invite me to your penis. Don't say anything like that to me. Happy Life said the same thing. I do not play those type of games, right? So then, now let's take it back to a town hall meeting that was had. ZX completely disrespected J Dunn at a town hall meeting. Said everything he wanted to do to her sexually. Talked under her clothes and everything. Now let's bring that more current. J Dunn was talking to, I don't know if it was Tony Mont, talking to somebody from I want to say it was Hoes with Heart. And her J Dunn and the lady was talking, and the lady kept saying, well, why you keep doing something? Why you keep saying something about my husband or something like that? And so then ZX decides to hit the panel and say, well, let me take this off your hands. Oh, J Dunn, I travel, my penis work, but I travel to you. It's sick and disgusting, no matter what it is. And to say, had it been any other man, nobody wouldn't have said anything. When in actuality, people do say stuff to these men. They say out of pocket shit to women. Now, do women say out of pocket shit to men? Absolutely. I'm not negating that.
And let me say this. Let me go along with the worst case scenario, right? She says she wasn't wearing no drawers. Does that, you said it was open. You said always open. Like always open has absolutely nothing to do with what she said, because you all know that she's in a situation here that we clearly said for months upon months that there's a romantic interest. If she wants to say something a little bit wild about 50 Shades of Halloween, everybody thought it was, and the thing is we're actually poking fun at the fact that people thought it was some kind of orgy. So don't you think when she says something like that, we're actually talking to the naysayers? You're not that slow. I want to see his PhD. There is no way he's this fucking stupid.
No. I do believe Binary is highly educated, which is why this is blowing me. And Binary, I was responding to Tracy. That didn't give you the okay to say what you said. Period. Point blank. I still don't hate you, but I had to address you. That was not cool at all. At all. Like, for real. This makes me sad. I come in peace. Hey, Yvonne.
Hey, Yvonne. Yeah, but the funny thing is, Binary, look, first of all, you're not addressing it. Second of all, you're laughing about it in the chat. So here's what you're creating. You're not a man. The reason why you're not a man is because that's pulling my card. That's pulling my card. And I have to get my card back by any means necessary. Like you are laughing. You would not do that in person at all. You wouldn't even look funny. That shit is weird. That shit is, listen, bro.
Binary, nobody said you can't be disappointed. Sassy already made that very clear, and I agree with Sassy on that. The thing with me is you went too motherfucking far. You went too far. Like, that was unnecessary.
You should be impatient that you're a bitch. I know I'd be real impatient if I were you too. I'd be real fucking impatient if I walked in that front door and saw that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be very, very, those women I want to talk to are disappointed that you are touching them in an unwanted way. They're disappointed, okay? Your wife is disappointed you cheated on her, okay?
Whoa.
A lot of people are disappointed, bitch ass nigga. I told you, I'm mashing the gas. Motherfuckers think that I'm all chilled out, relaxed on this motherfucker. Oh, he sits back. No, nigga. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna scream, holler, or any of that other shit, but bruh, you fucked with the wrong person. And and Diva's tagged. What's up, Diva? You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave off where she left off. That's where I'm starting, Binary. Okay? Because I saved your dumb ass.
Now, once again, Binary, I tried to calm him down, but it ain't worked. So I'm gonna talk to you. Okay? Am I not allowed to be disappointed? Nobody is saying that you cannot be disappointed. Being disappointed and saying somebody's cooch has an always open sign, it's not even congruent, friend. You're smart. You know this shit. So please do not act like, oh, am I not allowed to be disappointed? Hell, I'm disappointed with people every day, but I'm not talking about their genitalias either. I'm not. You've done stuff that may have been disappointed to somebody else, but they're not throwing shit up in your face. They're not. They're not talking about your penis. They're not talking about your wife's genitalia. So the nerve of you.
Hey, if y'all are evaluating, if y'all are evaluating Cations, evaluate what Binary's about to go through. That motherfucker thinks he's better than every goddamn person on this motherfucker. You're a bitch, nigga. Like with all that little talky talk and all that other shit, bruh. I was trolling with you, dog. You know what I mean? I was trolling with you. But now, yeah, you want you want people to not talk about this vacation. They won't. Once I'm finished with you, they won't talk about the vacation. Trust me. That'll be the least of their worries. And this isn't a threat. I told the trolls, I told the back chat people, I told everybody I am associated with, do not issue threats towards you. Don't issue threats and don't talk about this man's career. Everything else is fair game. Because my thing is, I got to live by principles. And here's the principle. Number one, I'm not going to mess with a man's livelihood. And number two, I don't threaten you unless you're right in front of me. And then number three, in my lifestyle, in my world, if I let a predator, bruh, like y'all, some of y'all know about my past. If I let a predator walk around here with just feeling like shit is sweet, that's a violation from where I'm from. Okay? I'm not gonna have anybody ask me how didn't you check this predator? And for R&Y is gonna be able to listen, bro. After R&Y has spoke her piece, she's gonna be able to sit back, relax in that chair, put her feet up, because I got this. Trust me, I'm not gonna let a predator do this. I promise you that, bro.
And let's be clear, I didn't want it to go this far. Like I said,
It's far. It's
I,
far.
I didn't want it to go this far. I was trying to say, because I was going to let it go after I said what I had to say to you. I was going to completely oh, my nails is cute. I was going to completely let it go. Because I don't even know where to start to get that, because I really don't give a fuck. I don't. But when you brought him into it and he heard it, that's what triggered him. I tried to calm him down. I was begging him, please leave that man alone. Please. For me, please. No. You went too far. You went too motherfucking far. And that's just period. Lou, he did. He brought it on himself. He been trash, y'all saw. And you know what? Who was that? Film Noir. That's why I said I have to. This is one where I got to bite the bullet. Y'all were right. He's been trashing. Y'all saw what he's done to other black women. I hate that I have to admit that. Because I like to see the good in people until they cross me. And that's just what that was. But Femme Noir and everybody else that said it, unfortunately, I got to bite that bullet and agree. That statement right there was team too much. Now, am I wrong for only now saying something because something was directed to me? I may be. I may be.
Dang, the slander is real, pussy. Listen, you started the slander. And there's an article on you, not me. I didn't touch nobody. Fuck the slander.
I did, Femme Noir.
You started the slander. You said church going girl and all this other shit, right? Which is an attack on character. And then you chose to go even further than that. Don't you think you're slandering R&Y, basically posting her or presenting her as someone who doesn't live within the shadows of God?
Because let's be clear.
Huh?
Listen.
Slander.
I still love my God, and my God still loves me. Absolutely. He knew me before I was born, and he knew every single time I was going to mess up. Just like Binary, he knows every single time you messed up and will mess up going forward. So let's not do this. If anybody's disappointed, it's me with you, because you know Bible. You was a pastor. Aren't pastors supposed to be compassionate? Don't you okay, let's talk about it. You know the word, right? Don't the Bible speaks about if you catch your brother or a sister in a fall, what do? You cover and you pray for them and you restore them, not sit up here and say that their cooch has an always open sign. So let's not talk about disappointment. Binary, I supported, like Fem Noir said, I supported the dog fuck out of you when everybody told me not to. You didn't do anything to me. But that right there, absolutely not. No. That's where I draw the line.
Keep doing you don't expect the good, bad, and the ugly. No, we know that. No, we know. Listen,
you.
I appreciate that. But here's the thing: the good, bad, and the ugly has a line in the sand. You know what I'm saying? It does. It does. And for as I said, there goes me questioning the educational level again. That's fake. Because here's the thing, you cannot be that educated and say that I slandered you when you talked about this man or this man. Jesus,
Now don't say that, 'cause baby, now they get ready to rub it down.
Jesus Christ! I was saying this man's girl is what I was trying to. I was trying to say, but it didn't come out. No, I know you looked at me when I said that. I was going to say girl.
I know.
You can't go to a man about who he's dealing with. Jesus Christ. I mean, shout out to the clips.
Right, exactly. Because you know they got to clip that.
Hey, cool. This man's girl, right? And that's not saying like we're married and all the other shit. I'm saying if a man is talking to a woman, another man has absolutely no business doing anything, saying something, moving in a certain way, upsetting her, none of that.
I hope Binary is still in the chat because I really want to ask him, like, seriously. And I hope you're in the chat. And if you are, please respond. What you said to me, right? If a man said that to your wife, what would you do? Mind you, me and Envy aren't married. You are. So if a man said that to your wife, how would you feel? What would you do? Hopefully you still in the chat and you answer.
He's right here.
Okay.
He would do nothing.
Okay.
Can
you answer my question, Binary, please? Genuinely, I really want to know.
Yeah, nothing. He'd get beat the fuck up. Who's he gonna protect his wife against? Serious? Really? Happy life? Happy fucking life? Let me see. Who's another clown? Who's another dude you can blow over?
Exactly, Diane. He wouldn't like it.
Okay.
I'm really waiting for his answer.
I hope my wife ain't running around telling people she ain't got no drawers on.
Okay, let's go that route then. So how did your wife feel when you cheated on her? Either one of them. Were you married when you were going to these swinger things? How did she feel? Were you married when you touched on those other two young ladies? I don't know if you was married then. If you won't, disregard that part. But just take the I hope my wife isn't running around. Take that off the table. If a nigga said that to your wife, period. Because Binary, see, now I feel like now.
I would hope. He's one of those people that says, I hope nothing happens.
Binary, see, now you playing on my motherfucking top. Let's talk about it. I hope my wife ain't running around telling people she ain't got no drawers on. Binary, do you not understand that you have made other nasty ass comments to people that ain't running around saying shit like that? Didn't you reference Sour Patch's titties? She ain't show them to you, did she? So why reference them? Why? I've heard you mention something. I heard you mention something else about another woman's undercarriage area. So if they ain't running around saying that, why do you even reference it? So once again, my question to you is, how would you feel and what would you do if somebody said that to your wife?
Nothing. Man, listen. Do you think that
I see my big sis in this chat.
Yeah. What would he do if somebody said that? Like, I mean, is that a trick question?
I will hope he will honor his vows and protect that woman.
Really? Against who?
Whoever said.
Did you come up with somebody else other than the Happy Life? Let's see. Who else is like as soft as tissue paper? Noble?
Child.
Let's see who else could binary.
Noble can't even
Who
wash
who
clothes, let
who
alone
else?
afford toilet tissue.
Well, yeah, we'll leave Noble
Yeah,
out
we'll
of
leave him
this.
alone for now.
All right, yeah, he might mess up. Binary might accidentally hit him the right way.
No, I think Binary can check Noble. He frail.
Wow. Well, look. See, it's really not a game. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's on. We're leaving it on the internet. We're leaving it on the internet. As I said, I won't talk about your livelihood. I don't want anybody to threaten you, nor will I. And I don't touch anybody's channels. I don't strike, do all flag. I don't do none of that shit. Other than that, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And see, you're sitting in here justifying. KY. You got your legs open. Da da da. It doesn't matter.
Thank you, big sis. God forbid he has a daughter. How would he react?
Same way.
That's sick.
You really think binary could protect a woman? Are you serious? Like, I mean, are we? How many moons do we have? 2, 3, and the fucking grass is blue and the sky's green, isn't it? And binary can protect a woman, really?
Please don't make me laugh.
I would feel bad for picking on them. That's why I want, like the pull up gang. All I would have to do is just raise my voice. He would pass out.
Yeah. See, because
she sees in person me not. Listen, I'm not a person that walks around looking tough, feeling tough, no, whatever. She is seen in person in every type of environment. Hold on.
Okay.
She is seen in person in every type of environment. How I the energy I bring, and she sees the people around me, the energy I bring. This ain't. She sees it for herself. She's the one that told y'all. I took her through different situations or whatever. Right here. 4 or 5 dudes and shit over here saying, just acting a little funny, little spooky, whatever. I grabbed a hold of her and put her toward the cars and say, you need to get away from that road because them motherfuckers across the street right now are looking strange. I turned around and looked at them like, hey, gave her the car keys and stood right there. Like, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
What's happening?
I'm not justifying nothing. I said I messed up and I will talk about it in the morning. Okay, binary. Okay. Talk about it in the morning. However,
yeah,
I already had to wait until yesterday. Because when I tell you I had to sit on my hands because I was getting ready to hit that link. And we was going to have this discussion yesterday. But I chose to wait. Because had I hit that link yesterday, I would have been talking out of pure emotion. And I would have said some shit that probably I would have regretted. But I don't regret shit I'm saying today because I had time to sit and think on it. What you did was absolutely positively, unequivocally disgusting. So it took for Sassy and others to say you were wrong for you to go schedule a live and say, I messed up with RY, instead of taking accountability the moment it was brought to you.
Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck if you go live every day and talk about it. Binary, you sat in this chat and laughed. Bruh, it doesn't matter what you say. Like, that shit is off the table.
And like I said, binary after this, I said everything I had to say.
Oh, I got it.
It's not gonna change how I feel. I said what I had to say, and how I feel is how I feel.
Oh, I got it.
However, I will be listening to your replay about what you got to say.
Oh yeah, no, hold on. She's gonna listen to the replay because she's chilling. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, she's chilling. I promise.
Hey, kid.
That's right, Envy. Stick up for your woman.
If she's not chilling,
what's up, RY?
Just let her chill. Worry about me. Just listen. Let her sit back and relax. Don't say you're sorry or nothing. I got it. So if you're going to have your live and do all this and do all that, you laughed in this motherfucking chat acting like this shit is a joke. All right. 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 All right.
What's up, Ken?
So I
Well,
hope
you
I
know, I
hope
came
that
up.
I hope that she comes to me and says I didn't like Binary's live. He said this, he spun that. Like the safest thing to do is don't piss her off again, please. I'm
Let's go,
asking you,
MB.
please. Go ahead, Ken. I mean, these niggas think I'm weird. Like, nigga, listen,
Yeah,
bro. No,
I've
no,
been
no,
knowing you for
no.
4 years. You're
I'm
not
saying,
weird. You
I'm
definitely got you with the shit.
no.
What's
Here's
up?
my thing. I'm about to be honest. I think Binary is a little jelly. Are you jelly? You a little jealous a little bit. Sounds like to me. Um, I think you kind of liked RNY. You just scared to admit you did or you do. You're coming off as jealous, Binary, and it's not good, my boy. It don't look right. Um, yeah, it's. I mean, if she want to run around, she's single. First of all, she want to run around and say she don't have no drawers on with the ass out. She can do that. She was single, so I don't find nothing wrong with that. I mean, go ahead, you can read that.
Right, I got you. I got you. Hey, in binary, hey, binary, right there. That's cool. You know, it is. Trust me. Yeah, it is what it is with you and I. Listen, I will go in the grave before I'll stop fucking with you. And I get it. I just told you. I just warned you. If you want to be cool with her and not piss her off anymore, it'll make me chill out a little bit, maybe a little bit. So yeah, make it about RY all you want because it is about her. But that's the best way for me to
Yeah.
listen, bro.
Go
Let
ahead. Go
me
ahead.
read my super chat,
Go ahead.
please. Y'all seem like y'all had a wonderful meetup. Enjoy y'all time together and deal with Binary later. Happy for y'all. You know what I'm gonna do for L Blue? L Blue is a consistent
That blue is really
supporter.
sweet.
I'm not talking about just a super chat or whatever. L Blue is a core supporter. Period. Here, every member's live always got positive things to say, brings things to the table that make sense. It actually corrects me if I'm a little bit off kilter, right? So what I'm gonna do for you, L Blue, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm not talking about the binary topic for this live. On behalf of you being a core supporter, I'm done with it.
Yep, and I'm gonna say this one last
There you
thing,
go.
binary.
There you go.
I understand that you are more focused on how I view you. Let me tell you something. Once again, I still don't hate you. I just don't like what you said. I hate what the fuck you said. That's the problem. I don't hate you. I hate what you said. And that was a boundary that nobody can ever cross and then come back.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna keep my word. L Blue,
We're
binary could do
done.
whatever binary needs to do. I appreciate you as always. Okay, so let me go ahead and let me see. There's Trini Gown. Let's see. I'm happy you're having fun. If it's with the wrong person, okay,
Hey
cool.
Trini gal.
That's just Trini. I don't know why Trini types in my chat.
You told Trini the other day, stop typing.
Yeah, I don't know why Trini. I don't know why you come here to hate.
Exactly. It's wild to say
Hold
I
on.
messed up and still
Let
laugh
me
about
get
it.
you up out of here. It's wild to say yeah, and still laugh about it. Oh well, you know what? Cool. Haha. Ain't funny. Not to me. Yeah. Yeah. And it's okay. It's okay for a person to receive the message how they so choose to do so. And if you would allow your man to allow another man to speak on your clothes like that, you're more tolerant than most people. I'm not going to disrespect you and say anything about you. I don't have a problem with you, OG Beauty. I'm just responding to it. I just hope that men that you deal with would have your back about another man being predatory.
And I agree with OG Beauty. It is wild to say I messed up, but still laugh about it. I definitely agree
Okay,
with that.
okay, okay, okay.
Let's see.
The L Blue,
Hey,
L Blue.
Banya.
L Blue. We're done with. You know what I'm saying? Like we already said with L Blue, we're
Let me
good.
take the scale
We're
off.
done. Um, I don't hate. I just talk shit. I will say this though. I will say this about Trini Gal. Trini Gal and I. We go back and forth,
Yeah.
but it's never been. We go back and forth. It's slick shade, but it's never been to a point where the disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
We don't say crazy stuff
No,
to
you
each
just tell
other.
her
So
stop typing.
so Trinity gal, just because I'm irritated with you, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean I hate you. Sometimes I might tell you to stop typing, but you're not going to. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Vibrant.
Hey, Vibrant.
Also, Vibrant, thanks in the comments for saying that you missed me. You know what I'm saying? Not miss me like that. Don't y'all go crazy.
Right, because
She's,
you know they go crazy.
oh God, Vibrant just wanted me to go live. Okay, like I hadn't gone live for. Look at Trinity. I get so mad. I'd be scrolling down. Trinity, I'm gonna get you up out of here, but
No.
I never do.
No, what did you what
Trinity,
did you say to Trinity the
hey,
other day?
no,
You said, you don't even come over here.
you don't
Stop
even
typing.
stop typing. And Trinity waited like what 10 minutes or so.
The whole chat was scared to type
I
at
know.
one point.
I know. Trinity dropped down and said, "Is it safe to
Safe?
start typing again?" I said, "Yeah, you're good, Trinity."
No, Trinity good people.
Yeah, Trinity's cool. I'm just tripping. Don't mind me. Look, when I get into a certain zone, I get mad that I'm behind this screen. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I hate this. I always say that pictures, letters, and ghosts be arguing on here. You know what I'm saying? So I hate that. I don't. I want to see how somebody's moving. I want to see somebody's energy when they speak to me and tell me some dumbass shit like, oh, it is what it is with me and you. Right then and there, yeah, it is what it like binary. Sorry, my bad, L Blue. It shows his level of maturity. He allows his emotions to get the best of him, hurting someone he's supposed to have the utmost respect for. He is just because he knows he's a real one.
And my thing to that, hold on, and this is gonna be the last thing. My thing to that is, as educated as binary is, the fact that he was so verklempt to the point where he said that nasty ass statement to me is disgusting. For those that don't know what verklempt means, it means to be overtaken by emotion. That's all. So binary, you're wrong, and I'm done.
Yeah, we're done. Must put it on him real good. He ready to go war. It's not about being. Listen, let me make this clear. Okay, it's not just me saying it, it's RY saying it. We don't have a label. We don't have a label. We had a vacation. We spent what 4 days tomorrow. We had a vacation. We spent 4 days together. I showed her the city the best way I could possibly do was accommodating. And as she told you, whatever. We don't have a label. The reason why is, and I know people be like, oh, well, he's not claiming her and she's not claiming him. No, the best things that could come to fruition are things that you allow to develop naturally. Okay. I think that people rush to out of their quote unquote romantic side to be like, that's my girlfriend. That's my boyfriend. That's my wife. That's my ex-wife. You can cut that off at any time. Mm-hmm. Right. So if we talk about God and spirituality and things like that, I'm not going to force this woman to feel like she's attached to me when somebody else better could come along. Nor has she ever said that to me.
Right.
She lives in Virginia. I live in Atlanta. It's a commitment to see each other. Okay. Mm-hmm. And if we so choose to put that effort forward to do that, that's what it'll be. That's it. Mm-hmm. If somebody else, I'm telling you, I'm not controlling. I'm not overbearing. None of that. Women walk next to me, not behind me. Okay. It's very simple. A very insecure person's like, you're my girlfriend, goddamn. You can't talk to anybody. Don't answer the phone. Let me go through your phone. This and that. No, I'm not putting any pressure on this woman. She can do what she wants. But if she gets disrespected by a predator, I'm most definitely gonna do something, say something, whatever it takes. It shows his level of maturity. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I read that earlier. Okay. As long as you two are enjoying yourselves, I would say, or think of y'all, you guys are grown. And you're right. You're right, Trini Gal. It is a little bit of over explaining, but it is over explaining. But at the same time, like, we've been waiting.
We grown. We make our own decisions. That's just is what it is. Period.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and the manipulative part would be on either end. If she told me, "Oh, I came to visit you," now you can't throw a heart in the chat. You can't say "What's up" to a woman 2 or 3 times. Here's all these stipulations because I came to meet you and you're my man.
Right.
Or if it goes the other way around, that creates problems.
Mm-hmm.
Now, not every heart in the chat. Oh, but now since we're telling you openly, we don't need to be told about each other. We're fine. If she's so inclined to do something else, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna stop her and put her in a position that she's not as happy in as she could be otherwise?
Right.
Absolutely not. Because
Big facts.
because I become second best because I'm blocking somebody. You know
Big
what I'm
facts.
saying? Hell no. Envy has always defended a lady, always. Absolutely vibrant.
Absolutely vibrant.
Vibrant. I beat these streets so damn crazy, protecting women. But people call me a simp for doing it and all this and that. I'm just like that because of my upbringing, okay? I have a very serious upbringing with women and how to conduct myself around women, and it's always been like that. Some of my family members that have passed away that have instilled certain things in me. I got tattoos that say I represent them always. I do.
Yep.
I don't just tell somebody R.I.P.
Mm-mm.
If you tell somebody rest in peace, like the family members that told me how to treat women, if you tell somebody to rest in peace and you don't continue to represent what they taught you, then you're full of shit. That's like somebody say, "I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for you." Okay, here we go. All right, fam. He must not know RY is one of our beef sector good girls. So we will ride for her, period. We will fight with her later. True.
That
Damn.
is true.
Right.
That's true.
We got your back, but damn it,
Right.
you did this wrong.
Exactly.
No, like tough love.
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate you standing up for your boo, Evie. Y'all good. Have a good evening. Thank you, fam.
And
Thank-
one thing about Film Noir, I have been in chats that I will drop down, and Film will like, girl, RY was so damn shady. She knew she was wrong. So Film definitely holds me accountable, though. That I will say. I will say. So she's right.
I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. So yeah, we've been we've been on it. We're going to sign off on a positive note,
Yes.
okay? So I believe RY, you want to give them kind of like a I mean not a I won't be long-winded either, but
Final words,
almost like
almost?
final words,
Okay.
kind of an overview of, maybe
Okay.
whatever. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna try
No.
what
You're
to
fine.
say.
No, you're fine.
I just don't want to put the microphone in front
No,
of you
no,
and
no,
be
no,
like,
no.
go ahead.
Right. So my final words is this, y'all. I'm good. I'm grown. I make my own decisions. I make the best decisions for myself. If at any time I see any sign of danger, honey, I got 2 good working legs and feet, unlike some people that actually work, and I know how to hightail it. I'm good. I'm good. The very first sign of danger I see, I am out. So far, everything is good. I can't discredit a man because of his past. Like, are you kidding me? That's stupid. So we're good. Thank you for all of the positive words. It was more positive things being said than it was negative. So for that, I'm going to focus more so on the positive. So thank you all, everybody. I appreciate it.
All right, my final words, y'all. Hey, so I get a little crazy. I get a little crazy. I do things a little crazy or whatever the case may be, right? But at the same time, um, I'm not. I'm 2 different people, and not for some kind of damn bipolar situation. But I come on here to escape reality for a little bit, right? And that's Envy, the character, the troll, the boring guy that's not entertained, that talks slow, the clout chaser, the all that. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool. That's Envy. But when I turn this shit off, I'm a completely different person. And the folks that have been in my presence, Like RY, if you truly respect her, she's giving you her organic opinion. We didn't write this down. She's telling y'all how she feels. It is what it is, right? And as I said, we're not putting a label on anything because whatever happens naturally happens. And that's pretty much it. And we're in a good space where I don't think we skipped a beat. I think when you go home tomorrow, we're probably still going to get on goddamn StreamYard to watch Monday Night Football, right?
Absolutely. Sure enough will. Absolutely.
Yeah, so, but as I said, let's see what's DD say real quick. Hold on. With old storylines, creating new storylines, tarnishing your own. Okay.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Envy, only the B sector turns a courtship into a big deal, but I'm here for it. Needy us too. You know, we will. Well, listen. I was about to say we will take accountability for we will take accountability for putting content out, but we're not going to take accountability for putting content out because we're content creators. Okay. But anyway, as I said, Needy. All right, as I said, I appreciate y'all because I will get long-winded like hell. We also showed y'all this, by the way. This was one of my gifts. I mean, we did kind of roll it out in a troll way, what was happening to see how much we can get away with. House of Cards is what we watched when we had downtime. You know what I'm saying? We put that out there. And when she said she's going to buy a sponsor the dinner, when we told Malik, he was convinced that it wasn't going to happen. And now he owes RY $100, you know, all that. It was fun. You know, there's a lot of fun involved in there. You know, some of the stuff we say take seriously, some of it don't. Overall, it's positive, and we're not going to be a YouTube crash out couple. Okay. All right. Well, we're signing off. I do appreciate y'all. Have fun on the YouTube streets. I'm going to spend the rest of the evening with my guest because she goes home tomorrow. But I appreciate everybody coming through, and you know, we'll see what happens. All right.